Good evening everybody. Welcome to a bonus extra stream for a Friday night. Not my usual stream time, but I've got some spare time, so I thought why not jump on and say hello to the lovely gold on World of Warcraft. See where we're at and take it from there. Because we've still got our challenge to do, we've still got our 5 million to earn, and it's not going to be earned by sitting at home and not logging in. So tonight, let's have a look. Friday night, I'm not usually on this sort of time at all, so I've got no idea how busy it is auction house wise. We do appear to have a few sales, which is good, so let's just pick those up first. Oh, that's all sales, okay. Well, I picked up a few things, so I'm going to leave that in the mail for now. We'll check up on those in a bit. What I'm going to do is just have a look and see where everything's at, and post on what we've got, and we'll take it from there. Let's have a look. Right, what have we got today? So the Ember Silk, that's the thing. That's what we were at. We've sold a fair amount of it, selling it in stacks of 200 and in stacks of 50. The price has gone right down to 4 gold 88 there, interestingly, for the Ember Silk. Now the market value had gone up to 24 gold. So what I'm going to do, first things first, is we need to have a look at that. I'm going to post this lot on. I haven't really checked the prices, but I'm going to assume that's all okay. Ah, the Alec plushie's back on, that's good. Okay, so we're going to quickly look at Ember Silk cloth. Because that, at 4 gold 88, is a lot cheaper than it has been. So here we go, it's got 55, 6 and 200, all at 488. So I'm going to buy these up, and we can post those back on for 20 gold, and I'm sure they will sell. So that's good. That's a good start. We've got a few things expiring, so let's sort those out. Let's go with the 2 hours and cancel those. See how we go through with these. Should be fairly quick to do these. There's not many of them. I did post on yesterday. I did a massive repost yesterday, so these should be fine for the most part, but enchants being the main thing that I do want to relist anyway, so it's good that these are running out, because I don't know on a Friday what kind of sales we're going to get. It's interesting times. So I'll just take all these off, and then we can go and collect these up from the mail. Ah, every last copper. Thank you ever so much for the host. Very kind of you. How are you? How have you been? Hey Mango Jeeves, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I know it's a bit unexpected me being on a Friday, but thank you for popping by nonetheless. Right, let's get these cancels in the bags, and then we can sort these out. Ah, good evening, Emery. How are you? Good evening, and good evening, Commander Bond. Oh, thank you, Mango Jeeves. Nice to be here on a Friday. I'm not normally here on a Friday, so it's nice to try something different for a change. I thought with me not being on, last time I was on was Wednesday, and me not planning on being on till Sunday, I thought it was a bit long really, so I thought, okay, well, we've got a bit of time tonight, so let's jump on and see how we get on. And also, it means we can make some more gold, which is good. How's everyone's week's been? I hope they've all been well. Looking forward to the weekend. Long weekend for those that are in the UK. We've got bank holiday weekend coming up, which is awesome. Extra day. Alright, that's those. So let's go and post those on. Let's go auctioning and run post scan. Good evening, Costa. How are you? And Fernal Wow. You're just writing me a message on YouTube. Where are you, Commander Bond? Excellent. You had an extra day off this Monday? You had an extra day off this Monday, or you will have. But yes, this Monday, in the UK, Bank Holiday Monday, which is awesome. Oh, you had. Okay. That Monday just gone. Ah, okay. We've got one this Monday. The Monday coming. All good. Having Mondays off is always good in my eyes. So the order of today is going to be mainly, well, this Ember Silk we've just flipped. We're going to try and sell some of that. We're going to try and sell some enchants. Some of these are particularly cheap. Our glorious stats there at 1,000. Let's see if that sells. That's a new one for me. And there's a few things here. That's interesting. A rustic workman's shirt at 829. Okay, let's go through, put these all on. No point having auctions sitting there. They need to be on for them to sell. Well, that's the plan anyway. Confirming 82 auctions. Excellent. So what's everyone got planned for this weekend? Lots of World of Warcraft, I hope. Right, and let's have a look in the mail. Let's pick up those sales that we had from earlier. Okay, 37. Excellent. Oh, you got some homework. Sorry to hear that, Emery. Hopefully it's not going to take too much of your time. I've got some buys of the Ember Silk cloth, so let's pick those up. There we are. So we've got sales, Hearty Feast, Heaving Plates of Protection, that's new, Mysterious Essence, oh that finally sold, that's a good markup, that was. Oh no, it's good homework, oh that's good then. Some painting work to do, okay, won't be too bad, not bad, you enjoy doing it, excellent Emery, well that's even better. What have we got, a couple of satchels, Mark of the Claw, some Barracuda, a couple of shirts, some critical strikes, agility, intellect, heavy highs, some obliterum has sold, that's good, and a couple more satchels, and spice rib roast, okay, pretty good, pretty good. Oh yes, you've got your interview, yeah, looking forward to that, Emery. I may not be able to catch it live, but I'll definitely catch up on the VOD, looking forward to that. Are you looking forward to it? Yeah. See how you get on with the Loot Appraiser challenge, and I'm sure you'll do really well with the lore questions, unless Every Last Copper's going to do some particularly hard ones for you. Right, okay, just check the auctions first so TSM can see everything. Oh, we got a Zappy waves at me. Slash wave. There we go. Hope you make some hard ones. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. I'm sure it will test you to the a little bit further than, well, it didn't take long for me to get tested because my knowledge was terrible. Right, okay, so let's start with the usual restocks. Enchanting. What have we got? Elemental Force, Critical Strike, Haste, Agility, Intellect and Claw. Okay, let's go gather those up. Back to the Guild Vault. Arcana times 360. Chaos Crystals times 76. That's a fair old number. Right, let's go with Visit the Guild Vault. Pick those up. Then we can close that and then make our enchants. Actually doing 6 critical strikes. How are the profits looking on these? Let's have a look. So critical strike profits are at 487. That's not bad actually, because they sell quite frequently. Haste is over 1,000 and Mastery is over 1,000. I must have enough of those though already. What else have we got? Some cloaks, agility, 500. Now normally the cloaks were over 1,000, but 500's fine profit margin wise. And then one neck, mark of the claw. See, necks vary quite a lot. Claw is at 4676, which is the best of them. The others are not so high. Trained soldier's actually gone below crafting cost. That used to be a good one to sell, actually. It's a shame that one's gone down. Maybe I'll have a look at resetting that one. Ancient Priestess I don't bother with anyway. So that's cool. Let's make these then. Let's have a look. So 6 critical strikes. Let's move this over so I can see the bar. Let's make those, and then hastes, 2 hastes, 2 agilities, 2 intellects, and 1 claw. I mean, it's a shame that the profit margins on these have gone down, but the good thing is they are still profits, so I'm not complaining. You have to start up WoW. Oh, did you have it? Do you have it closed down, or are you going to have to check your auctions? How are your lavishes doing, Costa? I know you had loads you made the other day. Are they selling well for you still? I've got a problem with a stock problem of big gamey ribs. They've run out on my server. I'm going to have a look and see if we've got any more. Since I looked this morning, it was dire states this morning. Barely any. Okay, tailoring restock. No idea. Okay, well, it'll be interesting to find out. Right, gather those items. Bleach, silk, green dye, linen. And then that's done, and then we can make those 2 shirts. I'm sure there was more shirts we needed to do. For you it's the salmon that's in short supply. Interesting. It all depends on who's out there farming it, I guess. There's that balance between the farmers and the people who make the stuff. I remember Jack was talking about it on his blog, about that balance between the two. It is very much a thing. I'm not sure what situation my food restocks are in, so I'm not expecting a lot. There's a few. Ah, yes, that's right, because we couldn't restock on everything. Right, I'm going to leave the food for now, and what I'm going to do is go to the auction house first. Whoops. There you go. Easy Farm, Big Gaming Ribs, right next to the camp. Yes, Commander Bond, that was the one I had a little test of earlier, yesterday, and it seems quite good. Those sated hill striders seem to be quite good for picking it up. So I'm going to probably pop on over there later on tonight, once I've done my usual restocks, because I'm going to see what the Big Gamey Ribs are like, quantity-wise, in a minute, and then we'll take it from there as to what we're going to do. And if I go over with Eartham, he can do the skinning as well. And he's got the Legion gutting thing. Good evening, Pointy Gnome. How are you? You prefer the goats, do you? Those are a bit sort of further north and to the right, aren't they? Doing very well, thank you. Got a bit of a bonus stream tonight, so pleased to be on WoW, definitely. Doubly pleased to be streaming. How have you been? How's your week been? Right, that's all on. So let's have a look at Big Gamey Ribs. So quantity-wise, there is a total of 8 on. That's it. There are 8 Big Gamey Ribs. That's not going to do me any good whatsoever. My average purchase price is 4 gold 53. So... Oh, you made a community on Twitch? Okay, 2 communities. It'd be nice to have viewers in it already. Warcraft Gold Makers. Ah, okay. That's a good one, Pointy. I noticed that there were a few different gold making ones on. Yeah, definitely I'll join up to that one. Let me just click on that. Okay, so Warcraft Gold Makers with spaces in it. Let me see if I can change. I'll do that after stream actually, because I'll end up just making all my tabs go wrong if I do that now. Yes, definitely, Pointy. It's always good. Hey Shin, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long while. How's things been? How are you enjoying Overwatch? Good evening, Fuggerduck. How are you? Thanks both for stopping by. I hope you're doing well on this fine Friday evening. We're done with our restocks. I'm not going to do the food just yet because I'm thinking over for Earthen and the big gamey ribs. Now, I know Earthen has some already because I tested this out yesterday. So what I'm going to do is quickly just switch over to Earthen and send the ribs I do have over to Samadan, and we can sort that one out. It's been fun. Excellent. Good evening, Bullseye. How are you? What you just said. I can't remember what I just said. There we go. Oh, we're actually there. Okay, whilst we're here, when in Rome and all that. So basically, I wanted to pick up these ones. I'm not doing this fully efficiently. I need to pick these up. And then I can do the 3 of them together in an attempt to kill them quickly. There we go. And then what's that? 4 big gamey ribs. And then we get some extra skinning as well. And then there's another load. Well, there's the elder horns as well. These work as well, I think. Maybe if we go up and pick another one. Any more around? Oh, there's one over there. Let's go do that. Let's try the 3. Do these all together. Oh, I'll get battered with these ones, so that's the problem. Right. Fug a duck with an emphasis on the G. Okay, whoops, got a few things here that I need to watch out for. There we go. Did I get any big gamey ribs from there? I did get a few. There we go. Can I link my paste bin? Yes, I can. Now, I don't know if the one I've got... Have I got a command for it? Paste bin. There we go. That's, I think, my old one, though. I just need to go check on it. Oh, hey, Scorshane, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Pronounce it the Dutch way. What's the Dutch way? Foosh? Would that be the correct way of doing it? There's a hill strider over there. The other hill striders are over here on this rock, which I think is probably a better one. New one if I have it. Right, okay, that must have been the old one. Okay, let me see if I can find it. If I was gumdrops, yeah. Yeah, how would you prefer it to be pronounced? Hey, Lockdown. Lockdown, sorry, not lockdown. Let me find my paste bin. Let me just find this for you. One moment. Which one is mine? Okay. My paste bin. The one for May is this one. And so copy that and paste that in chat. Oh, it's intended to sound like that. Okay. So as long as I keep the G, I'll stay family friendly. Okay. That's good. Yes, Pointy. Jack was very kind. We've worked out a deal. So yeah, interesting times ahead for Mr. Potato Mark 2.0. I'd like a few things added, like a quick scroll option when looking at groups and operations. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would really help with quality of life things. Try the goats, you say command event. Okay, I'll have a look at those in a minute. I'm just going to change my command whilst I've got that in my list of things that I'm working on. Where's my pastebin command? That's one. If I edit that and I'll put the new one in. There we go, and I need to save that. Okay, so that's my bot command updated with the new pastebin. That would make more sense to have that one than another one. Right, just want to do these whilst I'm here. That one. There's this one here. Right, that one, and then there's one around the corner I want to just grab. I hope the other two will come on over. See how these go. Just give these a bit of a mashing of the buttons. Right, how's that? One big gamey ribs. It's not very many. And got some stonehide leather at the same time. Okay, so where are these goats best located? Let's have a look. So, wish I could see what you learned the last 24 hours. Ah, interesting. As a mount. Ah, okay. Or what you earned the last, not learned, earned the last 24 hours. Ah, right, okay, that's going to be... how much was it, Costa? You had 5 transmogs, and to add operations to yesterday, and to reload after each, scrolling through 138 page groups, so the T section was a bit bothersome. Oh, yeah. Oh, the goats in Braden's book. These ones over here, that's near the, near here. Okay, all just south of Nesingwary. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, you still don't know. Okay. Well, let us know what the final number is. So we've got the Hill Striders here. We were just at... That's Witchwood, that's Nesingwary here. So somewhere a bit further south. What have we got? Those are critters. Where would the goats be? Those are all the things. There's a couple there. Are these the goats? They're the same Hill Striders. And then there's a whole lot of other things here. I don't see a big concentration of them. Because this is all Drogbar things. Good evening, Forever on Tilt. How are you? Yeah, I think I'm probably a bit too far south here on this one. Oh, really slow. Okay, Skullshane. Yeah, it is definitely slower. I have noticed that. So unless that's True Shot Lodge up there, unless I need to go further, there's a few around, but nothing massive. Very good, just feasted on a Papa John's. Now relaxing, watching the stream. Excellent choice. Well, that's a good way to spend your evening, definitely. That's a couple of ribs. Let's see if I can find any other concentrations. That's a fishing pole thing. I won't bother with that. And then back up here, yeah, I've got the same 3 that I had before. Because these ones I do think do spawn fairly quickly. If I can get them going, that is. Maybe if I stand on the hill, I'll be able to do things a bit better. Fish Friday here as per usual. Fish and chips and beets. Nice. Nice choice. These ones, is it, Commander Bond? Okay. Yeah. They seem to spawn quite quickly, I hear. We'll see how those go. So I killed those 3, and then there's a couple up here, which I can probably take that one and then jump to that one and do these 2 for a bit. And then maybe once I've done these 2, I'll be able to jump back onto the other 2. It's all about getting that system down, really, isn't it? They're arranged in a circle in around there. Oh, okay, around the hill. Right, okay, let's have a look. The hill does make it quite difficult to run around. There's another one that's just popped. So I just need to navigate them a bit better. So I can do this one and then that one. I don't want to run too far away. I'll try and do 3 at a time, because I don't want them to run away from me. As a demon hunter tank, I'm probably not the best spec, and I don't have the artifact weapons for the DPS version, but they do seem to go down fairly quickly. We've got a few big gamey ribs with that. Oh, I've got an oddly shaped stomach from that one. That's the first. I've had that. So I'll take that one, and there's another one over here I can take, and the rest are skittish does, so we'll just take these ones. This is where you need the Looterang and the remote skinner. Yeah, I got a feeling that would really help, because then you could stand in one spot, and being a ranged class would be a bit easier as well, I think, wouldn't it? It's just about, with this kind of thing, it's all about getting your techniques sorted, isn't it? Because I can see I could do that one, and that one quite easily. It'd be nice if I could pull that one as well, but it's too far away. If I was ranged, like a priest, I should be able to do that quite easily. But obviously I've got the skinning on this character, so them's is the things that I roll with. I mean, they do die fairly quickly. And then the skinning to go on top of that. Good evening, Gortok, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And then we've got another one. I could do with it actually being able to run faster. That's one of the problems I have here. Is Earthen's quite slow as far as demon hunters go. There we are, get that one. Then we can get the 3 in. And then we can mash the buttons and kill those. Which is my taunt that would work for this? I've got my throw glaive, which works quite well. And then I've got my Q, which is the infernal strike, which is quite handy for leaping through the air. Oh, there's one right next to me. I'm not sure what else I've got, which would... That's the metamorphosis. That's the demon spikes. Torment's this one. Okay. That's an interesting one there. Also wish there was an option to search the items that are marked with a star in your window all at once. Oh, you mean for your favourites rather than having to put them in a group? Yeah, that would be a good idea. Because I don't really use the favourites anymore since I started using the groups myself to organise things. I'll go for that. So how does this taunt work? Let's try that. Torment. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one down there as well. That should be nice to grab. There's 2 of them there. There we are. Oh, they've reset. That's interesting. Now I've got 4 of them together. That's fine. Let's just mash the buttons on these 4. Okay. Scribe, Cook, 76k. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Why don't you do this in a 5-man group? That's not a bad idea, Gortuk. I was only actually just not intending to do this for too long, actually. I was actually going to just send over what I had to Samadan, and then I realised I was actually here, so I was just going to test it out for a little while. So I wasn't planning on being here that long. But it's fun trying to work out a routine, at least, where you find the groups of 4 that you can pull together seems to work, because doing them all in a group as a tank seems easier. If you farm this for a long time, the spawn rate will gradually decrease, and you'll notice that for a lot of hyper spawns. Oh right, interesting. That's interesting. So what happens? Does Blizzard basically adapt it because you're solo doing the same thing? That's interesting. I'm just going to do this one and then I'm going to be done, I think. Right, yeah. Apparently, yes, it is a well-known spot. Right, just going to go for that. You need to find the last mobs. Right, of course. So with a hyperspawn, you have to make sure that all the ones that you need are killed. I'm going to do one last slot, I promise. And there should be another one spawning here in a minute. So I'll do these and wait for that one to spawn there. If you kill the odd ones, they spawn. This one triggers and last 2 mobs exist. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Sebacool. How are you? Oh, there it is. It's just popped. Let's bring that one in. We are currently just... There's not a proper farm. We are just getting some big gamey ribs. Because there's actually a complete limited supply on Shadowsong. There's no big gamey ribs on the auction house. Well, there's 3, but they don't really count. And they're massively priced. So what we're doing is just going to pick up a few on Earthen. Whilst we're here, we're just going to test this out. We're not doing a full-on, like, 5-man farm for this. We're just literally just having a look. And then we're going to head on back. I'm going to half first, rather than check my bags, because otherwise I'll be here doing another round of them again. Hey, Willie Gnome. Didn't show me online for you. Oh, that's interesting. That's a strange one. Wow, bags, flasks, Trillium, 83k. Wow, that's brilliant. You've got some lovely gold there, Costa. Liking the sound of those. Okay, let's just get rid of the junk. What did we get? Okay, let's have a look at the bags here. What have we got? So we've got 45 big gamey ribs. Now we did have some already in my bags, so I didn't count those. We've also got oddly shaped stomach times several, which is basically string of beads, no, roughage, string of beads, and various small bones. Okay, nice. Only 3. What was only 3, Mr. Civical? Oh, just the three that I was farming, was that? Good evening, Buck 2, how are you? Oh, it's all junk anyway, so let's sell that. Right, let's go, whilst we're here... Yeah, the three ribs on the auction house. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It says there's 6 auctions on, but there's less than that because I bought some of them since the last scan. So what we're going to do, let's take the expires out. We're going to restock whilst we're here with Earthen. So we did buy... Oh, I did buy some big gamey ribs this morning. That's going to be useful. Let's take those as well. We've got some sales. Bear Tartar, Skybow, and Drums of Fury. So that's another 1,400 for Earthen. we need to send to Samadan the big gamey ribs. Now we've got 78 total, which is going to be really, really useful. So I'm going to send those on. There we go. I'm going to post up a load of this lot. Buy them and keep buying them. And there's 20,000 of them on Silvermoon. Wow, drive up the price. Yeah, the price is already... just let me just get online to undercut you. No problem, Bark 2. So, big gamey is currently... Yeah, there's 8 now. 9 gold 66 and 14 gold. So the price has ticked up for those. The market value being 966. No, the market value being 11 gold. The region market being 848. My mat cost is based on my average buy price. So if I take these 3, and I might as well, like you said, just take the 5-1, then no one's got big gamey ribs. And that means, yes, like you said, no one can make lavish, and no one can make the hearty feasts, and they can't make labour queue ribs. Yeah, I'll just check that actually, labour queue ribs, because I need to just go up the chain. So yeah, labour queue ribs have already responded to the high price, and so those are at 21 gold, where they used to be at 13 gold. So that is reflected on the price. And so how are lavish then looking on the next step up? So the lavishes haven't quite reflected that yet. Now I could go along and buy a load of these up. All the ones that are around 300. Because my average sale price is actually 383. That's purchase price. My average sale price is actually 513. Okay, and the region market's 397. Okay. Just kidding. No worries, Bark 2. I have found though, like you said, enchants are slow, and the profit margins are still there, but they're around the sort of 400 mark when they used to be at the 1,000, 1,500 mark. I mean, looking at this, I'd probably want to comfortably go up to this 450 mark and take out all of these bits and pieces of lavish feasts. But I don't know how much stock everyone else has of big gamey ribs. I mean, the current stock is very limited, but what's it going to be, if someone comes along and they've got a load of cheap ones? I mean, mine here are about to actually expire here, and mine are at 415. Do I push these up in the hope that I'll get some sales? I mean, they are only little bits and pieces. There's no significant stacks other than the 10 of 20 here at 387. And then the 7 of 10 there. So ignore what's on the auction house. I could do that. I could just set my price to be something here, like at 450 as a blanket figure. That would work. And then wait for those ones to get bought up. But then see how much people are doing on. I'm going to leave those as they are for now, though. Where are we on? We're on a Zerfin anyway, so let's post on the things I have got, because we need to get those going. And put them up at a steady price, and then loads. Yeah, and so a nice big stack so that people can see that, if you want them, this is where you get them in quantity. Right, 26 to post. Bear Tartar, Drums of Fury. I don't think I've got much to restock on, so let's have a look at that first. We'll do that. Switch to leatherworking. That's our cooking list. Let's clear that for now, actually. And do our burnished cooldown. Hardened Magnificent Hide. We can do another one of those. And a Secrets of Draenor leatherworking. We can do another one. Just want to wait for that to disappear, and then we can click on that. 1, 5, 10 and 20. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing the singles, but I'm definitely I'm doing various ones. That's that. So now we'll go to our groups, leatherworking. Restock selected groups. Is there anything? No, there isn't anything at the moment. Okay, we're at 49,000. Anything over 50,000, I'll send back to Samadan to add to the pool. So we'll do that, and then we've got the other gamey ribs we bought. So I'm going to send those to Samadan. So take those, open my bags up. Where's my big gamey ribs? Send those. Right, now we can swap back to Samadan. Log out. There we go. 250 more mails to go. Wow, that's quite a lot. I really should flesh out my leatherworking. I've got some of the sort of graven scale and dread leather recipes I need to get to. I want to get those up to rank 3, ideally. Oh wow, Extoria, thank you ever so much for the host. And Alganth, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you all? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all well. How was your stream, Extoria? I hope you had a good one. For those that don't know, my name's Samadan, and I'm making my gold with professions. Oh, hello, Cookie Cat. We're trying for the 5 million before BFA runs out. No, runs out. Before it comes out, we're going for 5 million to get the new Brutosaur mount. That's the aim. Oh, well, many funny clips today. Oh, excellent. Excellent, good to hear that. Right, sorry, Cat, your bum's now getting in the way. Hold on. I've got a tail tangled up in me. There we go. Cat wants some loving. There we go. Right, okay, big gamey ribs. We need to open those up. So at least now, with these big gamey ribs, we can actually make some lavish feasts. Oh, it's got the 3rd rarest pet in the game. Oh, what's that one, Extoria? Obviously I know nothing. Honestly thought I was richer. Yes, it's slow gains, Buck 2. I basically have spent all my gold. Every time I got over 1 million, I was spending my gold on WoW tokens, so that I'd pay for my game time. That was my main goal in gold making. Yep, cat alert. Well, at least a tail. Ow, claws. Claws, watch out for the claws. Albino buzzard, okay. Only 3% of accounts have it. Ah, hey Arnota, how are you? So what are you going to do, Extoria? Are you going to actually keep it for yourself, or are you going to try and sell it? Oh, sold some koi-scented storm ray, excellent. And some more. Koi-scented storm ray is currently a profit of 49 silver, so not a lot of profit on that. Good, just doing some farming, excellent. You're going to keep it, yeah. Started collecting them all. Up to 740, excellent. You've been looking for that pet for a bit, have you, Scoreshane? Yeah, I think if you're in the pet market, then those rare ones are going to be the ones that you focus on, isn't it? Excuse me, just distracted by a cat purring on my lap. Not sure if the microphone will pick it up. There we go, bit of cat purring. So it took you 4 days of dailies, okay, and you got the dust bunny as well. Oh, excellent, stream of luck, definitely. The grey you'll just upgrade later. You got one of each breed just in case. Wow, fantastic. Your cat says yeah. Nice. Hey Mama Kinder, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You know what? Let's do this. What's that, Mr. Cybical? You got blue one. Oh, excellent. Hey, Goblin Academy. How are you? Anyway, I hope you have a great stream. It went 2 hours over. Wow, excellent. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cybical. That's very kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support and the sub. Oh, ow, cat claws in the... Have a great evening, and thanks ever so much, Extoria, for the host. Very kind of you. It's evening for me, Goblin Academy, whatever time zone you're in. Good evening, good day to you. Ah, right, okay, Mr. Cybical. Well, thank you ever so much for your support. It's very kind of you. Alright, cooking whilst I'm here. Holiday weekend, so all good. Yep, bank holiday weekend here in the UK. Very much looking forward to it. Right, labour queue ribs we can now make. We're not going to just make... Actually, no, we're going to make those. But we're also going to make sure we can make everything else. I ought to think about my profit margins with some of these things. Ah, Zed Silent, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to have to go to the guild bank for the rest of this. I'm going to collect up this lot. Hearty feast and lavish Suramar feasts. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough big gamey ribs for all of those. How many labour queue ribs will I need? Let's bring up my gather window. Start gathering. You're saying I will need... labour queue ribs by 64. Actually, no, it's buying 64. Intermediate craft, labour queue ribs by 7. Okay. Let's have a look at these, see if we can add these onto the list. So, we're going to go intermediate crafts. We're going to go with, Sit 74. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. How are you this fine Friday? So we're going for pickled storm ray. Where is everything? Pickled storm ray times 9. Queue that up. Spiced rib roast times 9. Now this uses the labour queue ribs, which is why it's at 12 gold, and the labour queue ribs is at 16 gold profit because of the prices on that. I don't know how many I'm going to have of this to be able to make both this and the lavishes. So I'm going to have to check my order of things. Labour queue ribs times 7 according to that. So let's queue that up. And the barracuda is times 9. Queue that. And the deep fried mossgill is also times 9. And then we've got koi scented storm ray, which is times 12. Do that one. And then the other one is the Drogbar style salmon. So there's loads of stuff there. I don't know if I have enough for it all. Let's see what the gather does. And what we're left with. And whether we need to go to the auction house for anything more. Now according to that, we might still need to do some more. So let's make up our... Oh, we're missing some ley blood. According to that. I don't recall being out of ley blood, but let's have a look at what we can do. So the labour queue ribs are done. Let's do... The other thing we'd need would be the spiced rib roast, which apparently we do have enough just for the spiced rib roast. So let's make everything up and see where we land. Where are we at? Another koi scented is sold. Now those aren't really much of a profit. They're only 49 silver. Good evening, Noxim. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How is your Friday? Right, so I think Yeah, we're missing one spiced rib roast. So I think we're not going to be able to make everything we want here. So I think we're just going to make lavishes first and then see where everything else lands. Yeah, we can make the lavishes, that's the good thing. 38 of those. That's the main thing, because that's where my profits and my sale rate is for cooking. That's the main event for cooking. So we want to make sure those are on. I've checked my prices first though. Okay, we've got everything we need of that. Let's get those on. And then hearties, we're missing a few. The spiced rib roast we can't do, that last chunk. And we're missing the Faranar fizz completely for the hearty feast. What are the hearty feast profit margins looking like? Hearty feast profit margins are quite good, 210 according to that, but the sale rate is a lot less than the lavishes, 0.18 versus 0.35. So we need to do Faranar fizz times Faranar fizz times 9. Where's my Faranar fizz? There it is. Add that in. Queue that up. And then we also need 6 salt and pepper shanks according to that. Queue that up and see if we can gather those items. There we are. Okay. It's going good. Was doing some mount runs. Sadly, only black mammoth. Otherwise, all good. Mostly, how's my road to 5 million doing? Wowly cow. Is that a good thing, Costa? My road to 5 million is doing very well, thank you, Noxim. We are currently under target. If we look at my diagram. Here we go. So we are currently here. Let's just move this across a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. There we are. So we're under the red line. So we're about 100,000 short of target at the moment. So I'm going to just see how things go after this. Basically, the main thing is making sure that we're going up at least, if not completely above it. Drums are sold with a banker. You haven't sold any leatherworking items on your leatherworker because the drums are sold with the banker. Right, okay. I see. Yes, if people would like this spreadsheet, they're more than welcome to take a copy of it. Let me copy the link. Copy link. I'll copy it into the chat. I don't Fuggerduck actually. There we go. So if anyone wants the spreadsheet, that's the link to it. So you're more than welcome to have a look, and then you can take a copy yourself and be able to go for your own thing as well. So basically this has just got all the dates in it, all the way up to when BFA releases, and that's the 5 million target there. I'm going for 5 million rather than the Exalted Rep target because I want to have some in the bank afterwards, so I don't want to completely wipe out my bank. And 5 million is quite a nice sounding target. And I started on 1 million, so I already had that advantage. So the main thing here is to go with, just tracking it as you go, and then see how you get on, basically. That's the plan. Let's just move this back down so I can see chat coming through. Trying to keep yourself honest. Yes, definitely. You make your most steady cash from Panther mounts. Okay, and Vala the Sounds. Both really good markets. I hear they're not so great on Shadow Song, but I can't make them myself. So that's 358 auctions and 0 sold. Youch, Costa. That's not quite so good, is it? Let's just try this again. We've got everything. Apparently we're out of Royal Olives, according to that. Okay, well, what can we make? Nothing according to that. Let's stop gathering and start again. Let's see if it can pick that up. Vendor the royal olives. Intermediate craft the spiced rib roast. Okay, so what can we make? Okay, we can make salt and pepper shank. So that's something. Fair enough is we can't make because... Oh, we can make one. Spiced rib roast we can't make. Hearty feast we can make some. That's about all we can do for now. Okay. So we need to go visit Nomi to carry on this little cooking expedition. Before I do, I wonder if it's worth... No, I'll leave that. Let's go to Nomi and pick that up first. Wish he wasn't so lazy to do that. No problems, Noxim. I think I'm only going with professions because that's what I know. Obviously, I put in a little bit of farming in there as well when I need things. But the main thing is professions is all I really know. And I don't have everything fleshed out. I was originally going for getting all the professions to 800. But then once I heard about the mount, I completely changed my plans. Right, so royal olives. Yeah, we basically have 61 total, so we're going to have to buy up 800 of those at least, I think. There we go. Ah, KNG, I think 29. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Stone dark snails, let's get a couple of hundred of those. River onion. That we probably need about 600 of. Musk and butter. Salt. We're okay. Probably a couple of hundred of peppers. I might go for a bit more olives actually. Let's get another 400 of those. There we go. And can we sell you any of my burnt food? What did we have? Do we have any slightly burnt food? Let's just search for that. Yeah, we did have some slightly burnt food. And then we had some badly burnt food and an intact skull. Okay. Good evening, Nathalie. How are you? You sold a mongoose for 3k? That's nice profits. Definitely, they don't cost much to make at all. So that's lovely profits. I like the sound of that. Okay, so whilst we're here, what can we make? We're missing some wildfowl eggs there and big gamey ribs there. Okay, and let's go visit the guild vault here. I thought I had more wildfowl eggs. I probably just spent them on Nomi just now. So let's go pick those up from the guild vault. Wildfowl eggs, there's 43 there. Have you got any more kicking around? Yeah, there's a couple of different lots. Let's take the loose stacks. We'll make use of those. Is Pierre with me? No, he's not with me at the moment. Okay, so let's just pop him out. And then what can we cook whilst we're here? So fair enough, fizz we can do. Now, the rib roast we can't because we're out of big gamey ribs again. So we can at least do some hearty feasts. And we'll save the rest. And that'll be enough for now. The main thing is we've got some on. I need to double check, whilst I remember, check the price of Lavish in my group. So let's have a look at that. Where's my Lavish? Just move this over here. Where's the Lavish? There it is. Okay, so the prices we're looking at, the market's got that at 380, but we really want to be more at 450 for that. my minimum price for lavishes. So what we're going to do is change that and see if that's going to affect our sales or not by being the cheapest or not. So group operations for this. Do I sell battle pets? I do have a few battle pets. I don't go out of my way to sell them, but if I've got any spares or any hanging around that I've picked up over time, I will try and sell them for whatever I can sell them for. That's not my main market by a long stretch. So we need to look at all these cooking. Oh, it's the cooking ones I've got there. Okay, I haven't got a specific lavish one for these. And so my minimum price is at 106% crafting. That should be a bit higher actually. Let's change that. That's why I'm only doing them at... let's try that 110% crafting. There we go. It will for a few days. Let the cheap one sell first, and then I can stay on it. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thinking on that one, Costa. I like the thinking on that. What I'm going to do though, is I need to change my cooking and make a new one. Let's copy this, and then we're going to change this to lavish 20s. We're going to make a specific one just for lavishes with a new minimum price. Okay. And then you start selling on Wednesday again because everyone needs them. Yeah, that's the thing, is making sure I'm ready for Wednesday and people stocking up for raid nights. So, lavish 20s posting. What we're going to do here, so we got 20 of 20. I think that should be enough, except we're going to manually set our minimum price to be something like 450 gold. Let's do this manually for now as our floor, and then post at minimum price. But keep buying the ribs. Yeah, so I just want to keep the prices high. So I have to keep an eye out for that over the next few days. Do I have 400 in stock? No, that's a good point. 2020 isn't going to cut it with that one, is it? I have 106 total. 68 are on the auction house. Enchantment neck mark of the claws just sold. Yeah, so we need to just change that, don't we? So let's look at this. If I've got 168 of lavishes, what's my crafting? Do the 5, then you've got the 100. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then you've got the... maybe what, do 5 of 10, 2 of 5, and the rest of 1s. Yeah, so let's do lavish 20s, and then we can... so the posting price of that is 450 gold minimum. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll copy that, and we'll edit this, and we'll call this lavish 10s, and this is going to be 5 lots of 10, which will take us to 150, and then we're going to copy that and call this one lavish 05s, so that it stays in numerical order. Hey Panzlers, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And the stack size of this is going to be 5, and we're going to do 2 of those, and then we're going to copy that again and call that lavish 1s, and we're going to post that in post cap of 1, no, post cap of 5 and stack size of 1. So we've got 20 times 5, which is 100, 10 times 5, which is 50. You think 5's sold more often? Okay. I could mix these around a little bit. Instead of doing 2 of 5, I could maybe do... What could I do? I could do... If I do 10 of 5, and then 2 of 10, or 1 of 10, 1 of 10, that would be interesting, because then I've got the one of 10, or I take one of the 20s out. But I do like the 20s because they do sell for me. So I'm going to keep those, actually. There we go. You reckon 4 of 10? If I've got enough of them, then I can post them on. But it'll do the 10s first. Actually, no, if I could change the order, I'll do the order in 20s, 5s, 10s, 1s. That could work. 4 of 5. Okay, yeah, I can go with that. There we go. And the rest 1s. So what we need to do in our group, lavish, in our group operations, instead of all these being cooking... Oops, wrong one. Group, lavish, group operations. How can I remove these ones? I can override there. And then I can add my own in. So we're going to do lavish 20s. Add another operation. Lavish 10s. Add another operation. Lavish 5s. And lavish 1s, like that. Ah, good evening, Carl UK. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Friday? Hope all is well with you. So we're just going through and working out our cooking operations for lavish Suramar feast. We just adjusted our minimum price for that. Ah, good evening, Hearth. How are you? So I'm happy with that. That's good. Whilst I'm here, let's do just a quick check of the world quests. There's a couple of 5 bloods there. There's a 6 and a 4 here. Demonic portal entered. Although, to be fair, my blood situation is pretty good at the moment. I don't need that many bloods. I don't actually have any on my bags to check. They're all in the bank. So I'm going to leave that for now. What I'm going to do is head straight back to the auction house. Well, what was my thing? Auction, we need to do those. Let's do those order halls whilst we're here. And then we'll go back to the auction house. That'll be easier. We'll go there and then do that one. Your blood's a dire. Okay, I've got about 150 at least. Just took a nap. What did you miss? We're just going through our cooking operations at the moment, Commander Bond. Just sorting out, or just tweaking lavish at the moment. So we're still mainly on restocking at the moment. Just doing a few extra bits whilst we're here. We've got a 200% gold there, so I'll take that one. Anything else worth? No, I think I'll leave those out. No one was expired. We've got a healing thing we can apply to one of the Dark Zealots. Still haven't sorted that out for Argus yet. And then we're going to head straight back to... Just sold items worth of 16. And now you have 0 in the bank. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, having a good supply of bloods really does give you that balance. You know, you have that that limitation that Blizzard have put in. I think it's quite a nice limitation. In it means you can't get it by easy means. Right, so we've got a load to post on. So let's go have a look and see what posting prices they're going to come up for. So we'll run a post scan. So we changed our cooking crafting percentage to 110%. Oh, you can on your hunter. Yeah, I mean some ones are good for that. I haven't got many on Earthen actually, thinking about it. With the leather working and skinning. Just hard on your scribe. What's your second profession on your scribe? So we're going through here. Current price, undercutting competition. Current price, fair enough. Fizz, 34 silver. Is that really worth putting on? Fair enough. There's a 6 silver profit. Not really. Ah, good evening, Seahorse. Herbalism. Oh, okay. Now these are the ones. Hearty Feast is currently at 319. So that's a 206 profit because it's a crafting cost of 123. My average sold price is 380, so that is a little bit less for the Hearties. But then looking at the lavishes, below min price, posting at min price. That's the main thing we've got there. Looking at the lavishes, where are they? There it is. Open that out. So lavishes, we've got a few 354, 380, 380. Then those are at 387. There's a 10 of 20 at 387. So it'll be interesting to see how these go. I'm going to let these ones expire. I'll repost them up at this 450 mark and see how we get on with that price. If it doesn't work, then we can always go back and see if we can get a get some profits on there. Hey, Pause Reset, how are you? You sniped Corium Champion Blacksmith recipe for 1,000 gold today. Should have been around 170,000. Wow. Okay. And you learned it, plus posted one straight away as you already had the mats. Excellent. So that's a good investment there. Congratulations on that one, Seahorse. I like that. Because then that way you've it's not going to cost you too much to make a profit. And now that you've learned the recipe, you can keep on making it. Which is a good future thinking tactic. I like it. Right, with that lot on, just did a speed test on Ravencrest, TN, TM, and Silvermoon servers. Ravencrest came out the fastest. Oh, interesting. But you missed half-price death charge amount by seconds. Youch. About 150k. Well, you win some, you lose some, Seahorse, but still, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, we need to have a look at this. Cooking ingredients. Is there anything else we need to look at? Go through our main lot of shopping. That's fatty bear steak. I was thinking for a minute that was the wrong one. Now you sniped something for 1 copper and sold for 8k. Oh, living steel. That's a good price for living steel. 8k. I don't think mine's quite that level. Lean shank at 22 silver. That seems really cheap. And foxflower. I mean, a lot of these I don't actually. And bacon's down at 19. I need to check my stock levels before buying any of these up. Because I'm trying to keep my stock levels around 2,000. And, well, Runescale Koi's a little low. I've got 1,000 of those. So, there's 8 of 200 there. So what I'm going to do is just buy 5 of those. We don't need any more. We'll stay at the 2,000 mark for that. Starlight Rose, got 2,000. Bacon's low, so anything under 30 I will take. So that would be those. I could bid on those that are about to go for 20 and save myself some gold. Let's do that. Let's buy up the other cheap stuff first. Let's leave one for the auction house gods. Let's leave that one. I'm going to bid on these. Because these are going to help with my lavishes. And then I'm going to take the 22, 23, there's a 50 there, I'll take that. And how many have we got? Where are we at? 474, we still need more. Lavish feasts do take up the bacon, so I'm going to buy, we've got some coming up here that are quite large amounts. I do want them though, so I'm going to carry on. Let's get the 5 and the 3. And then we've got 50 here and then 60. This is taking a fair amount of my gold, but I'm pretty confident lavishes are going to sell for a little while yet on this server. So I'm going to take these. And how many are we up to now? 655. Okay, let's take the last 3 of 5. There we go. Come on, last one. There we go. Okay, what else have we got? Aetheril, big gamey ribs. That's all we've got 3 of. Actually, there's just the 1 on there for 18 gold. Okay, so the price is going up. So let's keep the stock out. Our ghost iron ore is here. I don't remember. Oh, I must have had the other thing selected. Gem chips, Moscow perch, spirit of harmony. Oh, Mr. Traxian, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Welcome to the stream. Wildfowl eggs. How many have we got? Oh, still got over 1,000 of those. Those are fine. Silver mackerel's running low. At 13 gold though, that's pretty high. So have to keep an eye on that. And lay blood, the counterpart to the ribs, the big gamey ribs, is the lay blood, which also seems to be looking to be a little bit low. I've only got 491 lay blood left, and that's currently at 7 gold 14. So that's something to watch out for. My average purchase price is 1 gold 50. So that's way less. Okay, gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Right, let's see if there's anything alchemy wise we can buy or pass on. Trillium bars looking pricey. There we are. 745 for a trillium bar. The crafting cost from ghost iron bars. I haven't got ghost iron bars in here. Ghost iron bar. Ghost iron bars are there. So I think I might buy those instead. I mean, they're not as good as the region. The mat cost is 55. So I'm going to go with those for now. Happy to see me stream. No problem, Mr. Jackson. I don't often stream on a Friday. Oh, we've phased out. So this is a bit of a new one for me. Let's just take that off. And then search for that again. There we go. Oh, is this not good, Costa, for 50 gold? From looking at that, uh-oh. Okay. What should it be for this? Because the ghost iron bars, I can get the trillium for. You just got a golden hogger in a pack on Hearthstone. Is that good, our speed? Sounds cool. No, that's not good. Okay, I'll leave that one then. Oh, thank you, LG Captain, for the cheer. 3rd place, also hi. Thank you ever so much for the cheer. This kind of stuff, but at the moment there's a lot of blood world quests up. Grab like 18 in 10 minutes. Yes, I did spot the blood quests on. Good evening, Jack. How are you? Okay, this type's faster. 1 Spirit of Harmony is 10 Ghost Iron Bar. So what was the price of the Ghost Iron Bar? It was that's about 500. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm still getting used to my different numbers on Alchemy. I haven't done my spreadsheet yet. So let's leave that for now. And let's carry on with the cloth. Let's go through Yes, I mean I've got a fair amount of bloods at the moment, so I haven't done those quests yet. Tempted to do them though. We'll see how we get on first. So Shalderai silk is looking at 3 gold, which is cheap, but I've actually got a fair amount of it. But my average purchase price is 4 gold 15. Now I could make more silkweave satchels with it, but they're not selling that much. Doing good. Redone your Alchemy Transmute post? Okay, because it looked ugly on your blog. Okay. Have to check that one out. If you haven't checked out Jack's blog, you should do. It's got lots of really good tips coming up on there. I'm going to post a link to it if I can find it. Hold on, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, I have to change the... I think I've got a .uk version of it, so I think it works whichever region you're in, which is quite cool. So I think it converts to whichever region you're in. There you go. That's Jack's blog, which is awesome. I'm going to leave the cloth, and then let's just have a quick look at the good stuff. I don't want to do too much shopping at the moment, because I don't really need that much at the moment, but it is always worth looking out for bargains, especially the stuff that you do like to get. What have we got here? Abyss crystal looking quite cheap. Dark Moon Firewater, I don't really use it that much, and I've actually got 53 of it, so that's fine. Sorcerer's Earth, Eternal Life. Nothing particularly cheap that I particularly want, so I'm going to leave the rest of those. Okay. But no Spirit of Harmony. Yes, actually, let's check the Spirit of Harmony, because I saw it was quite high. I think it's about 400. So yeah, it was 444. The motes are 30. We already have 81 Spirits of Harmony, so I think we're okay on that front. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get my farm going with Awakening, and we also need to look at another farm on that one. Whilst we're here, let's have a quick look at Hesselian. Currently at 154. What's Obliterum looking like at the moment? Let's compare the two, because they go hand in hand. Now, you have to change the order of this, because obviously Obliterum at 499,000 is the wrong number to be looking at. You have to expand this out, because I haven't bought any, you get the percentages round the wrong way. So it's currently at 439. We change that order there. Then go get Ghost Iron ore so I can do my daily cooldown. Okay. So would you recommend buying it even though it's expensive, or go and farm it? If motes are 30 each and spirits 444, make 140 profit. That's true, Scorshane. I have been setting 300 as my maximum limit for both motes and spirits of harmony. Ah, so buy, okay. For the motes versus the spirits, yeah. How many Obliterum have I got? I've actually got 54 on the auction house, so I'm not going to do this until those sell, because I want to make sure that they do sell. I don't want to invest in something that's not going to work for me, so let's just leave that for now, and let's go back to our Spirits of Harmony and ore. Okay. So there we go, Ghost Iron ore, 27 gold is the current price of it. Now my average purchase price was 19 gold, region market 17. So I'm thinking, let's just buy up the 20 and send them on to Awakening so we can at least do something and get some daily cooldowns going. Need to get the order of that all sorted, so let's open that and get 10 Ghost Iron Bar for 300. For trading in the Spirits of Harmony. I hadn't thought of using the Spirits of Harmony to get the other things I might need. Okay, so we got those. You can trade Spirit of Harmony for the ore. Right, okay, so I hadn't thought about that, going the other direction. Okay, so let's just have a look at where we're at. Moats. So we have the moats, we're at 30 gold. How many have we got at 30 gold? Just the 13. There we go. Now the time is dropping. Eventually, yes. With BFA not too far away, when do you think it's time to start selling out? Do you imagine that food will keep selling? I don't know, Fandank. Basically what I'm trying to do is keep my stock levels there or thereabouts, but not overstock on things. And what I want to do is sell it whilst I can and just see how it goes. I don't know how long it will last, and like Jack's just said, other servers are going to be different. For mine, we still seem to be selling lavish feasts, so whilst we still are, I'm doing that. Enchants, I've noticed going further and further down because the materials for those have gone further and further down, because it looks like people are dumping all their stock of Leylight and Chaos Crystals. So the prices of those have really, really dipped. But I'm still making a profit on the enchants, just not as much as I used to. So, Moat of Harmony, I'm going to buy these 13. Dipped, yeah, exactly. They've dipped way below what I'd really like. Okay, I'll pick those up and then pick those up. One of our sales has come through. That's good. I'll do that, and then, right, how are we doing? We need to set, we can do that reputation whilst we're here, and that one. And then we need to send those moats to Awakening, because Awakening is going to be our Spirit of Harmony person. So Awakening can take that. You can take the Moats of Harmony, and you can take the Ghost Iron Ore that I have already picked up, and that will do for now. Send those, and then we can jump on over to Awakening. I think, have I got everything I want here? I think so for the moment. If you get too many Spirits of Harmony from your feeling, you can reset stacks of 3 for 400. Okay, thank you, Costa, for that. So, next on the list, Awakening. Log out. Yep, just picked it up. And Awakening. There are more people selling enchants than sell cooking. Yes, definitely, Commander Bond, I think so. Because I don't think people really bother with cooking. Yes, I did spot the ones up higher about keeping stock. I just think it's starting to be risky to keep a stock of 2,000. In your point of view, wouldn't hurt to at least lower the stock to avoid too big a losses. Yes, Fandank, I think that's probably a good idea. Is work out where your mental stock levels are and just keep keep a balance as best you can. Okay, hold on, whiteboard coming up. Made it halfway through your blog so far, great stuff. It is. Right, okay, let's go road to 5 million. Let's get my whiteboard up. Real-time board. Wait for that to load. There we go. So let's have a look. Okay. Really like the post about the crazy farmers. Going to respond on it soon. Yes. Watch out for the crazy farmers. Right, I've got that up on the side. So I can leave that. And let's have a look at my mail whilst I'm here. So we have a few things that we bought. Expired snowballs. We did sell 2 living steels, which is awesome. So we've got a 9,000 gold. So the living steel is working. So we need to expand on this and see what we can do. Oh, hey, Exabyte, how are you? I missed that one, thank you, Jack. Gumdrops loved it as well, but that's cool. That's very cool. Right, okay, so we've done that. Let's have a look. Where are we at with Awakening? What can we do with what we've got now? We can clear the queue of that. Now, the things I've got in my favourites at the moment, Secrets of Alchemy, we need that going. Now, we've got currently Riddle of Steel. So we've got lots of Spirits of Harmony, but we don't have enough Trillium bars. Trillium bars, according to TSM Crafting, can come from the Ghost Iron bars. So if we were to do Trillium, transmute Trillium bar, comes from the Ghost Iron bars. The Ghost Iron bars come from the Spirit of Harmony if we do the reverse thing. Okay, Commander Bond, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Oh, I got a whisper coming up. The cooldown's 1 day. Yeah, for each of these things. How's my grind going? Saw you posted it on Discord. Yes, Exabyte, it's going very well, thank you. We are currently over here. There we go. We are currently at 1,243,000 as of yesterday. We are slightly under target, but we are still on the upward trend, which is good. So I'm not spending too much gold. So that's the main thing, really. But we're doing well. We've got a long way to go still, so I'm hoping to catch up on that. Oh, missed out on a whisper here. Go to vendor in Pandaland and buy 40 white Trillium ore, 40 black Trillium ore, and smelt it with your blacksmither. Okay, can I... My blacksmith is not very high level though, Costa, that's the thing. So I may not have the required skill at this point. You know the Riddle of Steel, don't you? Flesh is stronger than steel. What is steel compared to the flesh that wields it? From Conan. Ah, that is a good one. Smelt it with your blacksmith to 20 Trillium bar. That I don't know. No, I'd have to swap over to Earthen to check that. Hey, Mr. Traxion. You have all your alts set up with Tiller's Farm using snake root seeds, which give you Trillium and Ghost Iron ore. Handy for making living steel. Ah, excellent, Mr. Traxion. I do need to go over and carry on my farm thing. So we've got lots to do with Awakening. Have to change ore into bars before you can use it. Yeah, so there's a couple of things we need to do then. Then you can combine the Trillium with more Spirits of Harmony to living steel. Okay. Yes. Right, so we're going to have to whiteboard that. So what have I got? White Trillium ore to black Trillium ore. Okay. I'm not going to write this down on here because it's going to end up just getting a mess whilst I do that. If you don't make your target by release, you'll realistically have some breathing space. You're most likely going to have to get some rep to unlock it. Yes, probably true. Yeah, I reckon, Carl UK, that it's going to be something that you may not be able to go to just and pick it up. Well, it might be. I don't know. I mean, I've kind of avoided a lot of the specifics of beta and only just picked up snippets of information. I'm trying to avoid as much story spoilers as I can. Difficult in today's internet age, but I'm doing the best we can to avoid that. So what we really need to do is expand on Awakening's abilities here. So we've got the farm at Halfhill we need to sort out. We've also got the farm under Wormrest Temple to investigate. That's apparently going to be good, because if you get that thing... No, that's a different farm that we've got. I've got that written down as well. So much to do. Okay, where have we got that other one? It wasn't in there. It was in this one. Where was that farm that said getting the Golden Lotus, and then you need to go to Heart of Fear. That's the other thing I can do, which I haven't done before. But first I just want to... there we go, Mr. Traxium. Just as I said it, you've also said it. Yes, that's the thing I want to think about, is as another option for farming. But what I'm going to do is speaking of farms, we need to go to Pandaland and get our Halfhill farm worked on a little bit more. So we've got a few things here. There's lots of little bits we're working on. We're still working on the Alchemy. The Alchemy hasn't been fully skilled up yet, and to complement that, we also need to do Herbalism, which isn't skilled up enough at all either. So there's a couple of things there. Right, now, which is the best way to do this? From where I am, I want to go to Halfhill. Oh, it's just down here. I can fly that, can't I? That's easy enough. And use outside. There we are. We are outside. So we need to fly south, I believe. And we're heading to Halfhill. And and I haven't looked up that quest that we need to do to get things prepped, because there's a guide for this. I haven't done that. Might as well pick up some herbs whilst I'm here. Where is it? That looks like a herb. Silkweed and a silkweed stem. Interesting. To go a bit further south. There's our farm. Just this little shack, isn't it? So, things we need to do here. Good spot on Isle of Thunder too. 5 druids run around the area, clear it all, loot and repeat. Oh, okay. I haven't really experienced Isle of Thunder much, other than trying the raid once. Aha, so. Right, scallions. Let's get out of flying mode. Tilled soil? Oh no, hold on. Do we need to do the tilled soil? Stubborn weed. We mash this, don't we? And then we pick this up. Harvest scallions. Harvest scallions. And then I'm getting the hang of this at some point. And then there was the quest we had to do. What was the quest? Was one of those. What do we need to do? We need to speak to someone. There was a reason we did those. Stormwind, herbalism, alchemy. No, it's not any of those. Interesting. Do we need to speak back to Farmer Yoon again, perhaps? You need to till before you can plant again. But yeah, but what I'm working on is what do I need to actually plant again? Was my question. Because I don't know what I want to plant. I thought there was a quest to open this up some more. Because surely this gets bigger, doesn't it? Ah, here we go. Snake root seeds. Have I got any snake root seeds? No. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh, and hi, Gwendolyn. Yes, hello, Gwendolyn. How are you? Bring the scallions back to Gina, then you'll get a plot. Aha. Right, okay. Because that's what I was waiting for. I was hoping to see a little quest thing, but I've not got any extra things here, which is weird. What kind of gifts? Learn to grow and... See, that should be on. Why isn't my trivial quest on? That was on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Can't get Saint Receipts until revered or so. Okay. Oops. Get that. Okay. You get the quest to start. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, Kaifin, Panzalus, and Molin, and Gwendolyn. So what do we need? You could help me plant and harvest 1 scallion and deliver 5 scallions. So I just picked up some scallions. I'm sure. I'd like to buy from you. Not that, okay. So I'm guessing we need something from you as well, from looking at this. It's revered and you should pre-plant for the quests, so make your plots bigger. Okay. Past problems, low levels. What kind of gifts do you have? A lesser gift of good fortune. Fortune will result in great happiness. Eventual conversion into Warforged seals. To risk a coin to receive a bonus reward from raid encounters. Oh yeah, that was the one I didn't bother with last time.
Greetings.
Okay, so what am I doing here? Let's just have a look. Plant scallion seeds, harvest ripe scallions. Okay. Harvest ripe scallions we've gotten here. And I've got 4 scallion seeds, which I need. So can I give her my ripe scallions? That would make sense. Well, let's plant the scallion seeds, hold on. And then harvest ripe scallions. Let's see if we can do this. Scallion seeds. Out of range. Oops. Hold on. No. Okay. Let's move this down here. That'll be easier. There we go. Plant scallions. Okay. Hey Titus, how are you? Okay. Go through that. Invalid target. Do that. Plant that one. That one's infested. And then that one. Take every daily from there, other than the ones that give the cooking tokens. Cooking token dailies don't give Tiller's rep. It'll take a day for you to be able to harvest. Okay. So let's have a look at this. Okay. Day's been very good here, thank you very much. That's why for the later quests you should pre-plant so that you know what you've already done. Yeah, that makes sense. One of those. Did we get it? So the infested ones, what do I need for the infested ones? Probably some sort of infested scallions need some kind of thing to help it. I'm wondering. Bug spray. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Seems okay, low level. Okay, where we go? Yep, you can post links, Kagrax. Bug sprays next to the stairs. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to have to buy it. Let's have a look. Either under your hut or in it. Dented shovel. Oh, there's loads of stuff here. Oh, yeah, vintage bug sprayer. I saw it that a minute ago. It's just disappeared. Oh, I just clicked on it. There we go. Vintage bug sprayer. Vintage bug sprayer. And we're going to put this over here. And then we're going to go there, do that, click that. And that should help. And then that one, we should do that. Okay, reputation guide to the tillers. Okay. Okay. Tell you what to pre-plant. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you everyone for all your help. I really should have read this before starting this. Okay, what have we got? Guide to the tillers. Continue using the site. Okay. Later on you can buy something for your farm that lets you mass water it and mass bug spray. Well, that's going to be useful. Okay. We got that. Farming your crop. Tillers Union. Okay, so we've got learn and grow. Teach you how to farm. Initially Motra's plan, yeah, okay. So we're at learn and grow 6. Okay, and that's Gina's vote. Okay. We're almost there on this one. Farmers Fung's vote. Okay, right, okay, so we've got various different things, and then we need to get everyone's vote so that they can all vote for Dude to do his thing. Okay. Streamer's life is easy. Just say what you do and get info about it. Yeah, that and streamer's luck does make life a lot easier. Although it would be fair if I actually read these and understood them better. So then after we've done this, we can start doing the other things, the other quests. So I'm going to leave those growing because we need to harvest ripe scallions. And I'm guessing the scallions we've got aren't the ripe scallions. I think, because she hasn't got a little extending thing on it, would be my take on that one. Aha, right, you can remove what's planted by getting the shovel on the stump. They are, but you have to perform the act of harvesting. Right, okay. So because I haven't harvested these particular ones, I haven't gotten them. So I should also pick up these quests whilst I'm here, like pest problems. He's got plenty of pesticides to spray bugs. Speak with, then stomp on 25 platinums. Right, okay. Who do we need to speak to? Let's go over and have a look at this one. Oh, there was a... Where is it? There it is. Green tea leaf. Pick up some of that whilst we're going. 297 herbalism. 2-ish more dailies you should grab before you go. Oh, right, okay. Oh, there's a whole load of stuff over here as well. Okay, let's hold on. Let's go back. Because they might be spread around, won't they? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, what have we got? Farmer Yoon's got one. We'll pick that up.
Next one is on me.
And what else did we have here? There's one over here. Guide to the ways. This looks interesting. Keep between your farm and the market has one. Ah, spotted it. There we go. And these are the blue ones, the dailies. So, okay.
Come back soon.
Right, so we've got... Oh, that's interesting. Look at that line going off. So, 3, 1 and 2. Let's start with 3. There we go. I missed his voice line. I'll have to check that out next time. Alright, okay, well, we'll do these dailies. This reminds me of the cooking dailies. Ah, hey Admiral Kiki, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You have got us currently doing Halfhill Farm, which I've not done before, which is why I'm stumbling around with this gun. Stumbling around wondering what to do without having read the guide, which would have been more useful. What do we need to do? Ah, stomp on these. Oh, okay. Where are they all? Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh. So it's literally just a question of waiting for them to spawn and stomping on them. Let's move out a little bit so we can see some. There's 2 over there. Could really do with being a quicker moving character. Well, now they're coming thick and fast. Can I do this whilst flying? Yes, I can. Avoid insect swarms. Okay, we can do that. I take it you're going to take hold of the insect swarms, and I'm going to do these ones. It's 25 we need to do. Flying backwards is really slow. $16 done. 17. I mean, stomping marmosets is probably not the best way to be doing these. Oh, watch out for the insects. There we go. Let's do that one and that one. Go around this way. Avoid those insects. Don't know what happens if you actually click on the insects or get within range of them. 24, 25. Is that them all done? Did we work? Just trying to start a farm, didn't know it would be this hard. And then we've got number 2 up here. Let's go up over here. It's not bad, but if you are touching them, you can't stomp on the marmots. Ah, okay. Ah, I missed you there, Chetchira. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? Alright, I'm just going to ignore that for a minute. Do we need to fly up here? Yes, looks like we do. Oh, what's this? Whilst I'm here. Stolen vegetables. Aha! Right, okay, that's what we need. Well, that should be easy with flying. How many do we need of these? 16. Okay. What's the matter, Oreo cat? Cat's meowing at me. What's this in the barrel? Oh, stolen other things. Oh, they're stealing everything. I can get a few things here. I bet it's going to be something else you need there. Okay, there are multiple in each pile. Cat looks at phone. Yeah, I can imagine. He's very loud, is Oreo, with his meows. I need to go back into the area. We've got barrels there. Let's have a look down this way. Yeah, there's some down here. Take those. Take some more. And another one. And I'll take these ones. Okay. Why am I questing? Because I am working on my ability to be able to get things for my herbalism and my alchemy and my transmutes. So I haven't done this Halfhill farm stuff before. So what I'm doing here is basically going through this Halfhill farm stuff so that I can plant things that is going to be useful for my herbalism and alchemy. So I can get things, plant things like get the trillium going, the golden lotuses going. Yeah, maybe. But Oreo doesn't really, only likes hugs on his own terms, really. What are we doing? Enormous cattail grouper tooth. What do we need to do here? Groupers in the lake. Okay, thank you, Kagrex. Been very helpful for this, walking me through it. Obtain enormous cattail grouper. Okay. There we go. Ah, Koruka, thank you very much for the follow. Enormous one, I'm guessing. Yes, a normal grouper tooth, it said. There it is. And then we can head back and hand in our dailies. It is a beautiful zone, isn't it? I do like Pandaria, because I missed all of this. I never really did this before. I didn't get this far when I was leveling through with Samadan. I got as far as this, and then I'd out-leveled the area, so I moved on to Warlords of Draenor. So it's nice to be able to come back and do and experience some of the content. Tillis Farm really worth the loading screen on all the alts. Yeah, definitely, I think so. Torlimst. I hope I got your name right. Okay, let's a charm, done that. Okay, so we're getting some reputation. So we need the reputation for this, which is why we're doing the dailies, I take it. Do that one, and we'll do that one. Pest problems, we'll do that one. Okay. So we've got the harvest the ripe scallions we've done. You completed it on 2 tunes and almost finished 2 more. Wow, okay, so that explains whilst you know it inside and out. Ah, good evening, Rasheen, how are you? Another way to get Spirit of Harmony is to do the Isle of Giants and deliver 99 bones. Oh, I heard about that, getting the bones, Tolo. It can be done once per day on each character, and the bones are easy to get for a 110. Okay, I haven't done that one. Oh, you just got a battered hilt. That sounds interesting, Seahorse. I've heard of that. I think it does. I think it does sell for a lot, doesn't it? For some crazy reason. How long does a daily routine take on 2 characters? For the farm, I got no idea. That's one for Kagrax. Doing very well, thank you, Rasheen. We're currently going through and progressing a little bit on Awakening's Alchemy and Herbalism by doing the farming. Just added Goku going Super Saiyan first time. Finishes the whole post. Nice. Oh, it gives weapon transmog. Okay. Seahorse. About 10 minutes you say, Bullseye. Okay. 5 minutes per farm. Okay, I think it's definitely worth doing then. So with Fortune's a little less than an hour for doing dailies. Okay, that's all right, really, isn't it? So I've done those. Now there's other things. What's that I'm missing? There's another blue. According to that, there's another blue quest on my map that I'm missing. Oh, there it is. That one we need to do. That's another daily. And then the other one's a regular questy thing, which I'm probably not going to do just yet. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, we can do that. Oops, forgot to hit travel form. Just caught myself. And your server living still goes for 2k per bar. Yeah, that's pretty cheap as far as living still goes, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to go with this one. Spirit Harmony, minimum 400 gold. Trillium, it's on 20 ore per ore on your server. Yeah, I think I need to basically work out what all my numbers are going to be and what can turn into what. Profit's only 60 gold. Youch. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, these guys. Okay. We can do these easily enough. Where are they all? Oh, there's loads in here. Do one. Do one. I'm sure I just tabbed you. And that one. Then we can loot that. And then, oh, we've got some windwall cloth, that's cool. And that one whilst we're here. Go into travel form, pick that up. I'll pick up those other loots from... Oh, got stuck in the tree. I want to make sure I loot these things. And then there's another hunter there. And then any more for any more? There's one. Need 2 more. Do that, do that. Little groups of 4 in the main camp. Okay. So I'm just doing these odd ones. Probably inefficient. Oh, there's a camp over there. I see it. There we go. That would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? I only need 1 more. There we go. Done. All of those done. And then we can loot that. And then we can head back. That's easy enough. I should have done some herbalism whilst I was there. Let's pick up some there. There we go. Always be getting your herbalism up. We're at 299. Ah, Chetchira, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Thanks for sticking by. So we're basically just, if we're not doing actual gold making. Oh, I like that statue. That's really cool. If we're not doing actual gold making, we're trying to do something that's going to help progress one of our professions to make gold making easier and quicker. So if I'm not, if I'm doing a quest, it's probably something to do with progressing something, like in this case the farm, or I'll be trying to progress my alchemy quest line to unlock some more recipes. I'm always thinking about what can I do to expand where I'm already at. Okay, we've done that, extra reputation. My bag add-on is called Addy Bags. Let me just do bags. There we go. It's called Addy Bags, and it's absolutely awesome. I love it because it categorises everything. And that makes it so much easier for someone like me who's very disorganised. What's this? Begins a quest. You don't meet the requirements for that quest. Okay. Interesting. What are the requirements for it, I wonder? Oh well. We'll leave that one for now. Don't recommend reset the market on your realm if you have the gold for it. And there aren't too many. You could also try and just sell the trillion bars for the same crafting price of living steel. Okay, good. I wish it did organise my guild bank as well, Kagrex. The person who made the add-on said they didn't do that because obviously with guild banks they're supposed to be for all your guild members and not really for gold makers. So whilst it would be really useful for gold makers, it wouldn't be useful for a guild because it would actually, anyone who doesn't have the add-on, their guild bank would be a complete mess. So it would have been nice if it did, but I can understand why they don't do it. So that's kind of dailies done for this area. What I am thinking of doing, though, is my herbalism does need to go a bit higher, and my alchemy needs to go a bit higher. So looking at this, actually, let's look at my map. So herbalism-wise, we've got fell wart analysis to do. We've got Spade's Blade to do. And then alchemy-wise, we've got to do... we've got a dungeon to do. Neltharions Lair, potent powder. Acquire powder, Neltharions Lair. Okay, that's an interesting one. So, question to everybody in the chat. Does anybody who is on Alliance EU side fancy doing a dungeon with me? Neltharions Lair. I'm basically a rubbish DPS at this point. Sharkthon, thank you ever so much for the follow. What I'll do is I'll start a group. You're in, Bullseye? Excellent, good to hear. Let's make a group. If I can remember where it is, group finder, there we go. We'll make a pre-made custom group. And we're going to call it Samadan Plays WoW. I'll list the group up. I'll put it on auto accept so anyone's welcome to come in. And then we need to head over to Neltharions Lair, which I believe I can go from Dalaran would be easier. Good evening, Newaven. How are you? I'm doing very well here, thank you very much. We're just about to try Neltharions Lair. Bank stack can organise sort your bank and guild bank. Okay, Jack, that's good to know. Hey, Mango Jeeves, thanks for stopping by and joining the group. So, Neltharions Lair. Is that High Mountain? Where is it? Or is it Stormheim? I don't think it's Stormheim, isn't it? Hold on, let's look it up. Neltharions Lair. High Mountain. Okay, here's High Mountain. Which difficulty? Oh, what should we set? Dungeon difficulty is currently normal. I don't mind doing anything really. I am completely underpowered though, so I may well die. A lot. Let's have a look. Mythic would be fine. Okay, we can try Mythic. It doesn't show me where in the zone it is. I was hoping for a little map of it. Okay, well, let's... It's called Samadan Plays WoW, Excaliant. We've currently got 3, including myself. Let's just change the dungeon difficulty to Mythic, which could make things interesting. So it's Horde and EU. we can just do the regular mythic. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. That's not going to help. We can go... Hey, Gwendolyn, how are you? So what have we got? DPS, we've got a tank. I could probably do with being a healer myself. I mean, if the difficulty's too high, we can always switch it to heroic. Heroic, if people are happier with heroic, we can do. I can go for that, if we've got enough. I don't need it to be mythic for the quest. The quest itself just says go to the dungeon. Where is it? Map. Alchemy. Neltharions Lair. So it doesn't say to do this particular one in mythic. I just need to find it now. Actually, let's get a flight to High Mountain. There we go. So I think we've got a full group. So we need to be somewhere in High Mountain. Wherever it may be. Neltharions Lair. I thought it was over here somewhere, but I could be wrong. Because wasn't there part of the quest or something? I can't remember exactly where it is. I think I've only ever done it once.
We must spread word of the Alliance's arrival. Post notice throughout the city that the reign of the Grand Magistrix will soon be ended. Inspire the Shaldorite to...
Yep, I don't mind whoever wants to tank or heal. I'll be doing a pitiful amount of DPS, will be my contribution. Aha, I have the quest icon on it. Oh, thank you ever so much, Admiral Kiki. It's the simplest of things, isn't it, that I forget. This one... No. Alchemy, Neltharions Lair. No, I don't see it. Okay, hold on. You just tag along. Yes, exactly. Oh, sorry, Bullseye. Let me see. I didn't kick you out by accident, did I? I think I'm going to just go round the mountain. It's covered up by a world quest on my map. Oh, okay. I'll have to make sure to come in the next one, Bullseye. Anyone got the ore trader up on the garrison? Oh, good question. I can't check for you at the moment. Right, which one is it? There he is, Neltharions Lair. Ah, I can see, it's just literally covered in the corner there. Which one do we want? Neltharions Lair, number 1. There we go. Follow my arrow, that'll be easier. Oh, click the wrong button. So we want more dungeons with you. Okay, Custo, request noted. I'm fine with that. If people want to play along, I'm more than happy with that. Spec tank now, okay. Oh, there we go, a summon. That would make it easier. Thank you very much. Every day. Right. Okay, has everyone gone inside already? Am I slow to the party again? Okay, we've set it to heroic, I believe. Dungeon difficulty heroic. Yes, I think that should probably be safest. We'll see how we get on with this. There we go. Right, I can attempt to do some DPS. Okay, and I'll try not to die. Alright. Oh, okay, we jumped down. I did this once. That's my experience of this. Why do I feel like I'm going backwards? Oh, I did see them do this in the very first Mythic Dungeon Invitational. Right, okay. Every day. Hey, Thandan, how are you? We are currently doing Neltharions' Lair. Well, I'm attempting to tag along for something for my alchemy. But I just have to basically try not to die is my main goal in life. And I'll try and do some damage whilst I'm here. And then I'll do a few bits and pieces whilst I can. Because everything's dying so quickly, I can barely do any damage. You do a lot of falling on the floor with this, don't you? Okay. Right, here we go. So, you don't have any words left. What's that one, Mr. Honkit? I can't click on it just yet. But hello, and thank you for stopping by. Oh, what should we do? Oh, don't ground. Don't move. It said don't move. Okay. Icy Seaman. Oh, congratulations. Let's have a look. Invincible Reigns. Fantastic. Excellent. Congratulations. Hold on, I'm missing the quest. Hold on. Let's go through. Catch everyone up. I missed the barrels. Whoops. There we go. That's excellent. Congratulations, Mr. Honkit. Only took 527 tries. Wow. Wow. Well, congratulations. Let's pop. Hold on, see if I can click this. I'm already behind on the dungeon, so I'll click that in. There we go. Right, where is everyone? Aha, there they are. Alchemy quest is at the last boss. Yes, I think so. Well, I hope so. I'll keep an eye out for it if not. Take some gold or some here. Oh, it was even worse. And you haven't done that one yet. Okay. Stone Market, going there. You bought a TCG pet today for 200k. 20 minutes left. Sold it for 400. Wow. That was definitely easy money. Congratulations. I think I might actually try and do some damage here. Hold on, I'm here. There we go. I got a little bit of damage. Okay. I'll do that. And that. And that. Might as well try and get some damage going. Let's get a full moon. And one of those. And a 4. And a 5. Actually did some damage there. Oh, we got Blood of Sargeras. Nice. And then we also need to look at the quest. Oh, there's something here. Is this something I need to do? Here we go. Precipitating powder. That's what I need, I think. Ah, good evening, Kangai. From Canada, almost enough gold to purchase your expansion. Debated hold on to it for the mount, but sales are good. Excellent. Congratulations. Okay, oops, we're moving around, are we? Okay, here we are. I'm here. Path of the Worm. So I think I've actually gotten the alchemy thing I need, but we might as well finish the dungeon because it's fun. Oh, there it is. There's that big thingy. Let's do that. Drog bar, leap down from the stands. Whoops. Let's move out of the way. Move out of the way of that. Nuke that. And he's done. Okay. We need to jump through here, don't we? The other end of this beast. I like the pregnant pause. We received putrid carapace. Okay, oh, we're already here. Hold on. Let me join in. There's always the quest part to kill the last boss, so I wouldn't leave early. Yeah, it's always fun to finish it regardless, I think. You have to kill the last boss for the quest. Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't want you to just do a little part of the quest, would they? I can imagine Blizzard will want you to finish it. So, did you miss something? No, we're just doing a terrible amount of DPS. Oh, I'm going to die. Hold on, let's heal myself. There we go. Mechanics, what's that? Hey! Achievement earned, Neltharions, Lair and Heroic, all in one go. Hey Gregor, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, some blood of Sargeras. Oh, what's that? Pebble of Ales. Oh, iron artifact. I'm not sure if I need that one. Iron, but thank you anyway. Thank you ever so much. That's a definite upgrade, thank you. Gearing up and doing alchemy quests at the same time, Gregor. With the help of viewers, which is amazing. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Very kind of you all. So was that the... yeah, potent powder is done. So we can hand that one in. Okay, well thank you everyone for that really speedy dungeon run. We're going to pop back to... what are we going to do? We've got a portal. There we go. Thank you very much. Awesome. You'd help at your horde. No worries. Sadly, Awakening has faction changed for the simplicities of the challenge. So thank you everyone. Alright, where are we at? We're at Dalaran. We're at Old Dalaran, aren't we? How do we get to New Dalaran from here? Actually, that's the point. Whilst we're here, isn't there a thing in Wormrest Temple at the bottom that someone was suggested for a farm? Where are my notes whilst I'm here? How did I get there? I clicked on the portal. Yeah, there was. Whilst I'm here, it was... oh, it was a skinning farm. Okay, well that's no good on Awakening. We need to do that on Earthen. Okay, so not so useful. So in order to get back, I'm going to go to... how long have we got left? 4 minutes left on that. Can we get to... oh, you trolled me. Oh, no worries, Jack. I don't mind. It's okay. I'm gonna dream walk, and then I'm gonna go from there. It's easy enough. Fell hook, line and sinker for that one, Jack. No problem. Jaina's locked. This one also makes a bottle, but the old one. Aha! Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Excaliant. Very kind of you to offer. But whilst we're here, actually, I've probably got some things I need to do in the Order Hall. Well, there's a whole load of quests to accept. Hey, Decrepit, how are you? Doing very well here, thank you. Okay, we need to do this, and we need to do this.
Restore the engine and resurrect the fallen.
And then we need to do this.
Protect the wilds.
Nature's gifts.
Let's just accept all of them, because we might as well progress.
Return to me
Age Awakening.
enough essence of the wilds.
And then there's one over here.
Trust none other to accomplish this.
Where are you? Oh, I get stuck. Let's. Oh, that collision box is way too big. Do that. There we go. Done that. Okay. Oh, ow! Just got to stretch my legs out. So next online is we need to do this mission. Apparently, that was the one it said. Gathering the Dreamweavers. Let's start that mission. And combat ally. Do we want a combat ally? No, I think we'll leave one for now. Give you your mission progress here. Yes, I know. Okay, that's good. You have the money to reset both, but you're scared of what people might have stocked up. Yeah, that's a difficult thing, Kagrek. You can try it and see how it goes. Why is that still shining? Just because we've got one at the moment. What does it say? 0 of 5, gathering the dream moves completed. Ah. Do I need to do that 5 times? Okay, that's fair enough. We've got one going. So, let's have a look at our bags. What did we get here? We've got a load of stuff. Armour-wise, we've got some upgrades. Heroic Warforged, 875. Let's bind that. Heroic Sandals that are 865. And the Carapace, which is Heroic 865. Take that. The weapons, we've got our usual things. Now we also got a iron thing, didn't we? Artifact power, we've got that. More artifact power, which should give me plenty. And then we've also got, where was that thing that does the stuff? The relic, that's the word I was looking for. Where does a relic come in to this? Okay. Let's just catch up on chat. We have to reset Ghost Iron at the same time. Ghost will then reset itself, but you could. Okay, low pop. Okay, EU, US. Yes, okay, there we go. It's wrongly put in trade skill. Aha. Okay, there we go, thank you. Iron Artifact Relic. Do I actually need iron? This relic is not attuned to your equipment, but I do have specialization. I do have Resto. Let's activate Resto. Can we do it on our Resto? Because I do like Resto. That would be my main spec I would like to do. Ah, that one's not either. Okay, so it's going to be Guardian, isn't it? Tank can use it. Yeah, I haven't done the tank quest. I'd like to do that one, but it's not going to progress me in my gold making quest at this point, so I'm going to leave that one for now. We'll keep that in the bags. So, thank you for that. Let's just switch back, actually. Back to balance. Okay, so other things to do whilst we're here. We've got thinking of alchemy. So alchemy needs to be turned in for the quest. We've got herbalism, which is currently needs a few extra things for the analysis. We need to go here to Ungoro Crater. So some interesting things there. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. That's done. Druids of the Claw, we need to pick that up. That's up this way somewhere. There you are. I've got that one. Druids of the Claw. Druids of the Claw. Bolster our ranks. Okay. And then that opens up this quest.
What brings you here?
And the Grove provides. You'll receive Hood of the Dream Grove. Okay, that'll help.
A Halfhill.
Grove provides. Complete quest. Oh, that was easy. And then we've got commune with those and that. Okay. Added to your appearance collection. So we've now just picked up. Where was it? There it is. Hood of the Dream Grove, which will replace my 800 item. So there we go. Market value 1400, region 1900, a lot in the auction house below 1600. Talk to the guy again to recruit followers. Okay, Saskia, thank you. Where was he? Oh yes, there you are. There's different ones, isn't there? Because we could do with some followers. Druids of the Claw, let's recruit those. And then we've got some others over here. It looks like. What's this for? Research? We don't need to do research, do we? Ancient of Law. Lesson 15 in the range. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. You can buy them and sell them in stacks of 4 for region price. There you go, there's an option. And do we want this?
The great outdoors.
Recruits, sort of troops, company champions on missions. Yeah, why not? Let's go for those. The tree guy you need to research at, do you? Okay. Ah, yes, this thing. Yes. What have we got? Grants access to 2 plots of rich soil, allowing you to grow and harvest plants that provide healthy items once every 3 days. Okay, or enables travel form ability for all missions, reducing duration by 20%. That seems handy. I think I'd go with the travel form. Just making missions quicker seems better overall. So let's go with that. I've got 8,000 resources, so that's good enough. We're going to leave the rest. You can buy some Trillium, ore and bar, ghost iron, it's up to you. Just to control the market. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Jack? You just build on it, really, don't you? Okay, once I've done enough of that, I'm going to go and head back to Dalaran to hand in my alchemy quest. It's going to be my next thing I do. Just doing, it's a bit scattershot, but I'm just doing bits and pieces here just to progress how we're going with all the alchemy and things like that. So, moving on from there. Oh, is there one in the class hall? Oh, I missed that one. Thank you, Admiral Kiki. I'll have to look out for that next time. Just need to work out my direction, which is here. Alchemy quest turning in is in here. Okay. One thing for sure, make a profit. If not now, then absolutely in BFA because of the inflation, yes. Is Ragefired... Is that Ragefired Depths, I think? Ragefired Dungeon. Good dungeon to farm to fill up your auction house. Not a clue, our speed. Potentially. I mean, anything, it depends on luck, really. Oh, Razorfen Downs. Ah, okay. Okay, substance, vertical leader, okay, obtain alchemy in the blistered in Stormheim. Okay. We can do that. What else have we got going on here? Those quests are outside. That's for that one, and that's for that one. So alchemy means heading on over there. Get the alchemy kit. Okay. Let's go pop on a flight for that one. Seems easy enough. Let's go around this way, and then we can head down there. And then whilst I'm flying, I can take a quick bio break. Right, there we go. Did a transmog shield market. Okay, well fair enough then. Also Silithus. Okay. Silithus you need a 5-man for. Lots of groups for it. Okay. Or Silithus on a class trial monk. Okay, good ideas there. Mana tombs, transmog, okay. Yeah, I mean transmog is a notoriously slow market, so if you're okay with that, then by all means. Right, excuse me a moment, I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right. Right, we're back. Right, let me just catch up on chat. What have we got? There, you guys make enough for a token. Okay, Discord every month. Fair enough. You get around 10k a day from transmog, but you're right, stick to mats and crafting. In custom groups, one of your servers, yeah, the other's very hit and miss. Yeah, I found myself transmog to be hit and miss. Especially on my server, it's very slow for me. There we go, just AFK for a sec. Yep, that's me. Low price transmog do sell best, but can't buy a boat token from that. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on transmog unless you've got huge amounts of it and can consistently get the sales. For you, it's 20k minimum on Ardent Dawn, 10k on your main server per day. That's decent, Gwendolyn, decent. Average bad days. If you're struggling to make gold for a token, yeah, I mean transmog is one of those things. It's very very volatile and slow. Okay, there we go. And Cuba Gamer, thank you ever so much for the follow. Right, that's me caught up on chat. So we got to hand in a quest for Alchemy at the moment. Oh god, it's raining. I can hardly see. There we go. It's your worst gold maker by far. Well, there's some herbs we need to make sure we do. There we go. Oh yes, my group was delisted. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Do I run cancel scans in my auctions? I don't tend to personally, simply because cancel scans are they're a bit bugged in TSM4 for me. For cancel scans, for me, I used to, for my enchanting, when the market was moving particularly fast, then I would do cancel scans. You hate listing transmog. Yeah, it's it can fill up your bags quite a lot. Okay, I'm assuming we're in here. Catherine's alchemy kit. Here you are. Apologies, but we are required to kill you. Three, and then lunar strike, and then a solar strike, and then a full moon, and then that one, and then. So I don't recommend to do so. It all depends on how fast your market's moving, Cuba Gamer. If it's moving fast and there's lots of people undercutting you, then yes, cancel scans are required. But if not, then Minkopico, thank you ever so much for the follow. I do like the scenery around here. Or maybe set your posting time. Oh, I've been. Once again, you steal from Vertical Outsider. Once again? No? Just the once. Actually, it's my first time stealing. Apologies. Okay. Oh, what do I do? Persist in plundering its secrets and your life should be forfeit. Okay, well that wasn't good. We also need Broken Herbalist Blade. Where's that? Is that anywhere near where we're at? Spade's Blade. Well, we could probably fly there. Suramar, do that. Well, whilst we're here, actually, were there any world quests worth getting? There's a 4 Bloods. What's that for? Let's go over and do that, and then we can head over for the Spade's Blade. Let's go south and then... Whoops. South and then... west. There we go. Okay, catch up on chat whilst I'm flying. I hope I don't fall into some rocks. When you start a server... Oh, no problem, Cuba Gamer. What only cost you 40k? I missed something there. Maybe sets your posting over 12 hours. Yeah, that's a good idea. Transmog. Starting the server, you'll do just a few dungeon runs. Surface, get around 500 plus auctions, keep them listed. Transmog isn't anything you pay much mind to, though. Yeah, I mean, that's what I tend to do, the same, Gregor, as you. It's just like, I put transmog on if I've got it. I don't go out of my way to get it, but I put it on if I've got it, and just, you know, fire and forget. If you're going to resell them, stacks of 4, not too many stacks. You don't want to overflow the market. Right. Yeah, that makes good sense. Check out Jack's blog as well for that. For nice stack sizes. Work order. Oh, this skaggle drink. Oh, we need to make something. Reward you with 4 bloods. How do we make skaggle drink? What on earth is that? It's going to be something to do with Fjarn skaggle, isn't it? Let's switch to this. Can't even spell it. I can't make it there. Okay. What's the actual thing say? Drink this well cursed. 5 of skaggle drink. Okay, probably don't know how to make that then. Hey, Alpha Test 1, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, that was unusually loud. So you're going to do a blog about transmog. You might want to pick your brain about that. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm going to leave that quest. I'm going to head on for the Broken Herbalist Blade instead. Right, okay. So how are you, Alpha Test 1? Hope all is well with you. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Where are we off to? We're doing alchemy quests at the moment, and herbalism quests. Any reliably gold farms you know of that can get you a monthly token? Mockmerkers. It depends. Reliably depends entirely on your server first and foremost, and knowing your server's market. So I could say reliably for a long time I could have gotten gold out of enchanting, but now my profits are going lower and lower, so I'm not getting so good on enchanting for me. Then that said, cooking is reliably getting me some gold at the moment, probably enough for a token. Should I go round this mountain? Yes, I think I should. Good, hope you are too. Yes, very well, thank you very much, Alpha Test 1. We're making some good progression with our gold development. If we're not making gold, we're doing something to progress one of my professions, which is what we're doing at the moment, trying to progress herbalism and alchemy on Awakening, my new Worgen Druid. Material farms, Neuraxius says, yeah, that's a good idea actually, isn't it? For reliably, that's going to hit most servers, isn't it? Because everyone tends to need that. Transmuting for Trillium and Ghost Iron ore. Yeah, a lot of your profits have dropped too. Expect to be so until pre-patch. Yes, I think so, Pop Geek. It's one of those things that I think is going to slowly drop down until you can find a niche that's currently doing okay, and then you can possibly pick it up again. I need to pick up some herbs whilst I'm going along here, actually. Starlight Rose. If I can pick one up. I got the one. And then I need to go over here. It's a bit hilly around here. Just going to keep an eye out for the Starlight Rose as I fly along. And then the Herbalist Blade. Oh, right, okay. Okay, let's do this one at a time. Or two at a time. Because this is going to be slightly difficult. With my current spec, I'm not completely good on the damage at the moment. Oh, we've got a third add-in. Let's see how we get on with this. I actually want to do this one next. Do that, and then we can do you. Oh, then we get the Mana Saber in as well. So we'll just go through and spam these all. Full Moon coming in. There we are, done that, and then the Mana Saber needs, oh, didn't mean to loot that, and a 4, and then an E, and then a 4, and a Lunar Strike, and a Solar Wrath. There we go. I've got some Ley Blood as well, that's handy. And then I can do those, do some AoE for these, probably a New Moon, and then a Full Moon. Oh, we can do some AoE stuff here actually. Like that. and a 4, and a 3, and a 2. There we go. Even if profit is 0 compared to living still, you can get proc chances for transfusion, and that's profit. Yeah, good point actually. I forget about the procs. Right, okay, herbalist. Need you, so do that. Do a lunar strike, a solar wrath, and another lunar strike. I do like the boomkin stuff. It's really good fun. You just kind of like got these core spells that you mash in order, and they seem to work. Herbalist blade. You had to take an 11 proc. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, I've not really had any procs yet. Whilst I was here, I spotted that spawning. So I'm going to pick that up. 302. And that's ready for turn in. Where are my quests ready for turn in? The Alchemy is up in Dalaran. And we've got the Fellwater analysis from going over these. So we need to probably just head on over actually. Let's go find a spot. Oh, we're not quite there for porting. Actually, let's just fly. There we go. There we go. Am I a transmute master? Yes, I am, Costa. I have picked up the specialism. Now bow for the master. Something along those lines. Although I'm already sat down. So I would say now sit comfortably with the master and I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a priest called Samadan, and he wanted to make enough gold to buy a WoW token. And so
landed right on our doorstep. An
okay. And so he started making enchanting stuff and selling it. And it sold really well, and so he made enough gold for a token. And then Blizzard decided to release the Battle for Azeroth Brutosaur mount, which cost 5 million gold. And so Samadan then decided to save up for 5 million gold. That was weird, got a couple of black flashes on my screen. That's right, Nerexius. And so now Samadan's new goal is to earn 5 million gold in the next 80 odd days. I didn't see that security error myself, Jack, when I opened it up. I wonder if it depends on your internet settings and Chrome and whatever browser you use. Spade's blade, ready for turn-in. Need to do that one. Yeah, it doesn't come up with an error for me about security, but then I just got a bog standard PC. I've not got anything fancy. Trying some addresses because I don't like the NL behind it. Aha. You got work at 6 AM. Okay, Titus. Well, thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Right, okay, so Herbalist Blade. Broken Herbalist Blade. So now we've got Starlight Rose rank 2. Excellent. That's going to be useful. And then the other thing we wanted was we need more powder. Was the Alchemist one. Yep, we've done that. And we did that. Alchemy kit we stole. Satchel recovered has the precipitating powder we required for the alchemy table. Another victory for us. And so the next quest, Forlorn Filter. Next on the list of things to replace are my filters. Now I'm sure you've concluded that an alchemist of my caliber uses only the finest of tools when mixing my potions. The elves in the Temple of Elune in Val'sharah use Shal'dorei silk to craft their robes. Perhaps I'll be willing to part with some for my filters. Speak with a temple priestess at the Temple of Elune and see if you can acquire some Shal'dorei silk. Well, you know, I've got some in my bag. Look, I've got 3 here. You can have this. That'll work. Why is the tone not secure? Yeah. Your proc random number is so bad. Literally looking at your site earlier, didn't have that issue. Okay. About for Silas, I thought you bought them for like 50k like a week ago. You know, it happens to us all, Thunder. You look at the prices and you, without knowing it, can end up buying melons. Alright, we've got the Royal Summons, we've got that, we've got that. Those are all extra things we don't currently need, but we do need to go to Val'sharah to speak with the Temple Priestess. And we've also got, those are my Order Hall ones. And then we've got the Ngoro Crater thing for the... where is it? The other quest. The herbalism, the analysis, fell war analysis, which looks like it could be fun. So, yes, Mr. Honk, it did. Congratulations, it was awesome. After work, thanks, Jack. Yep, fingers crossed for you, Cagrex. Okay, so where are we at? We're in an okay position. We've been doing a small amount of alchemy progression, which has been good, but it hasn't meant any direct sales yet. So we need to think about what we can do next. What I'm going to do is head on over to... I'll just look at my professions for a minute and see where we're standing with everything. So we've got the Riddle of Steel, which we're missing the ingredients for the Trillium Bars for. Which we could do some Spirit of Harmony trade-ins, couldn't we? That was the other thing we could have done. And then we've got True Gold as well, actually. We haven't done that yet. And that's all the Volatiles and Pyrium. Volatiles we have. And Pyrium... Who's got the Pyrium? Mat cost is coming in at 1... okay. Looking at that. Okay, let's go over to... Let's think. What we need to do first is go to Mr. Pandaria. No, we won't. We'll go back to... Gosh, I'm all over the place. What we're going to do actually is we're going to go back to the auction house. I'll do that. Oh, not at all, Jack. That's exactly the sort of thing this stream's all about, is helping each other out. So, by all means, spam away. I'm only gibbering away at trying to work out what I'm doing with my alchemy anyway, so absolutely no problems. So what we're going to do next is sit by the mailbox, because we need to... Let's have a look at Pyrium, actually, if there is any on the auction house. Empyreum, which seems to be quite cheap. What's Empyreum used for? Gather by players with a mining skill. It's normally 8 gold or 10 gold, and it seems to be 5 gold. That seems quite cheap. So that one you linked was okay. Okay, interesting. And that was the NL one, with the HTTPS. I'm going to buy this 10 Imperium. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I've got a feeling I just want to buy it. Slightly random. But Pyrium, we're looking at here. 331 gold, according to that. With a crafting cost of 16 gold, but that's because that's on the cooldown, isn't it? It's on the same cooldown as all the other alchemy things. So I could buy it, because I need 3 of them, so I couldn't do the cooldown anyway for 3 days. So if I was to do the true gold thing, let's look at the true gold thing that we were looking at just a minute ago. True gold. True gold, transmute true gold is here. So true gold is currently selling for 3,600. So the volatile air, fire and water is probably a correct price, but the Pyrium wouldn't be. Next we're going to boost your character with mining. Yeah, I'm going to need to do that as well, definitely. So we can do the Pyrium. Instead of being 49, that's going to be more like 1,000. So we can knock 1,000 off that profit. So it's still 1,000 profit to make true gold, I'm thinking. We need all the volatiles, which I believe Samadan's got all of the volatiles. We've got enough of everything. So what I'm going to do in this instance is I'm going to buy 3 Pyriums bars. Give this a go. And then we're going to go and open those. And then whilst I've got that in my bags, I'm going to look for that again in my shopping list of alchemy stuff. Let's make a new shopping and call this Pyrium. And we're going to add in the Pyrium bar. Here's what we've got so far. But also, I need to look for volatiles whilst I'm here, because we can buy them ourselves. We don't have to rely on Samadan. And I have got volatiles and chaos orbs as a group already. So let's just check there aren't any super cheap ones on the auction house, because if there are, we can pick those up. That would be the next thing to do. So volatiles currently at over my average buy price. That's fine. So what we'll do instead is we'll take Samadan. How many of these do we need for the true gold? I think we need 10 of each. Where is it? True gold. Yeah, we need 10 of each. So what I'm going to do is take 20 of each from the guild vault. Right, okay, so switch to this and make a favourite of true gold, so we can remember to do this. I mean, we can put Pyrium bar in the favourites, but it is on the same cooldown as the living steel, so it's not necessarily going to be the best way to do that. So what we'll do is we'll just log out, go on to Samadan, collect up 10 each of the... What I could really do with is putting them over into the same guild. That's something to think about. But then I kind of like the idea of everyone having their own guilds. More storage that way. Everyone has their own guild bank. Right, okay, so Samadan, I want you to go collect up your volatiles. So, volatile, I bet they're all in different places, aren't they? Okay, right, okay, we've got air, fire, earth, water. Okay, we're going to take all of these. Life. Can't remember life being on the list, but what I'm going to do is pick them all up because they're all scattered everywhere, and then we're going to put them in one place. There we go. So, how many have we got in the bags? Actually, a lot of that. It's the life we've got loads of. The rest we want 40 of those. Actually, what we'll do is we'll send all that over. Might as well give it all to Awakening for now. So then we've got send mail to Awakening. And all that volatile air, earth, fire, life, and water. Send. That's that done. Whilst we're here, what have we got? A couple more sales. Hungry Magister, Hidden Satyr. A few expires there. And then Koi Scented Stormray and Mark of the Claw. So some sales. Need to do that. How populated is my server? You play on 2 different servers in EU. Argent Dawn, which is high, and Arathor, which is low. Big drop sales last month in both of them. Seems people are selling and not buying that much. Yes, Sit74. I'm on Shadowsong, which is quite a low pop server. And sales for me, profits more than sales have dropped. I think there's a definite shift in the player base. That's not, unexpected where we're currently at with the expansion, and people running out of stuff to do or just moving on to different games. So I'm not surprised at that. So what I'm trying to do myself is to try and expand my markets whilst they're contracting. So I'm trying to keep the same amount of gold coming in. It's kind of working. I'm at 1,273,000 as of today. So we're not doing too bad. It could do with being another 50,000 higher, ideally. We've got any sales coming in though? I've not got anything coming in. So Lavishes is going back on at 450. Platters, Silkleaf Satchels are back in at 464. So let's do those. Post those on. Could probably do with the cancel scan of enchants whilst I'm here, but I want to carry on with my thought process with Awakening, so we'll leave that for now, and we'll swap back over to Awakening and collect up all those volatiles so we can at least make a true gold, because we want Awakening to be able to make some money. That's the same thing. Hey Snappy518, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, okay, so back over to Awakening. We picked up the volatiles. My inventory's full. Okay, so let's do the easy thing. Ooh, actually, let's not do the easy thing because we've got no bag space. Have I got a reagent bank? Not yet. Okay, now we do. Okay, deposit all reagents. There we go. That makes that easier.
Go with honor, friend.
We need some bags. What have we got? Ember silk bags, 22 slot bags. Okay, we need to sort that out at some point. Okay, that's enough for now though, we've got a bit of space. Okay, so back to our alchemy. We should now have enough to make a pyrium bar. Not pyrium bar, true gold. So the crafting cost here is coming out at 2,100, which is higher than it actually is because the pyrium bar we bought rather than got for 3 gold from the cooldown. Come on, procs, give us a 5 proc. Oh, I forgot about the procs. I haven't gotten one yet. Okay, well, let's create one and see what happens. So what did we get? We got true gold. Okay, so we just got the one. That's fine. So we'll add that on to our group. Yeah, haven't got a proc yet. There's always hope. So does that cooldown? Let me just check that. So is that cooldown? That's different to the living steel cooldown. That's on a separate cooldown. Oh no, it hasn't got a cooldown. Ah, okay. So we can make that as often as we want. Hey Excelsius, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So I just need more pyrium bars for that. And to make the pyrium bars, we need 3 of those. Okay. Infinite true gold. Ah, so you're limited by the pyrium bars, which is limited by the daily cooldown. Oh no. That doesn't say it's got a cooldown. Yeah, exactly, Gwendolyn. I just realised that. So transmute pyrium bar comes from the elementium bar, one of those, and 40 volatile earths, of which I actually have 40. It will say it after you've crafted it. Oh, okay. So, elementium bar. Let's have a look at that. Add this to our list of things to look for. Elementium bar. Ooh, loads of stuff here. Currently it's 62 gold, so that's slightly overpriced. The ore is 11 gold, so we really need to get our blacksmith up and running so we can start churning some of this stuff out. Let's just buy the 4 for now. Usually it's cheaper to just buy the pyrite ore or pyrium bars than use the cooldown. Okay, so the pyrium bars were quite expensive, and I don't have enough trillium or other things to make my other stuff. Although we do need to go to the oh, there's so much to do. This is where I need to work out everything. You know what? I'm going to mine all stuff below walls of drain, or you're going to make loads of stuff with alchemy. Yeah, I think that's where it's gonna be the thing that's gonna tick them both over, really, isn't it? So the ore can be smelted into bar by a miner with sufficient skill. Okay, bipolar bear. Yeah, I think this is where we're really seeing the power of having everyone on the same side, and we really need to get El Morty leveled up. That's what I'm seeing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for now, actually. The main thing I want to do is stick that true gold on, because we want to sell some stuff. So going on to shopping, alchemy. Let's make a new thing. Living steel. Let's call this true gold. And we're going to add that in. Pyrite ore can be smelted. I've got that one. Enchanted elementing bar, 25k per bar. Yours is 10k each. Wow, okay. People need 10 of them, so that's on your realm 250k. Wow, okay. There's options here, isn't there? So I don't want to put this on for crafting cost because it's not taking into account. That's if it sells, of course, Jack. What we need to do. Also smelted. Okay, so we need mining. Alchemy needs mining, it seems, as a companion, as well as herbalism for that matter. So looking at this, min buyout's 3,000. So I want to take crafting cost plus 1,000 ideally. It sells good if you want to get the Thunder Fury legendary weapon. Ah, yes, there's that as well, isn't there? So many options. People will pay lows for 10 of those bars. Right you are. So there's two ways I can look at this Pyrium bar price. I can change it and then change my crafting cost for when I'm going to sell this. So at the moment, auctioning wise, we can override this and put something like a standard crafting on there, which will do a minimum price, looking at this, of 110% crafting. But the thing I want to do is make sure that my crafting cost is correct, and at the moment it's not, because my, what did it call it, not the Pyrium bar, that's it, yeah, has a mat cost of 16 gold, whereas the Pyrium bar should have a mat cost of the average buy price. So if we go to crafting reports, materials, alchemy, and scroll down to Pyrium bar, we need to just change this for now to just be average buy for my price of Pyrium bar. So we can ignore the crafting of it, and we're just going to have that. So now that's gone to 331 gold. That's new, that didn't used to update straight away. So now, looking at my true gold, it's now got a crafting cost of 2,377, which is more accurate, because that's based off of the average buy price, I think, of the volatile waters as well, for air and fire. So therefore, let's just check that actually. What is it doing, the mat cost of the volatiles? Let's make sure we're doing everything correctly. Pyrium was there. No, it wasn't. True gold. Volatile air, purchase average price. Volatile water, purchase average price. Yep, that's all 76. That's 36. Okay, so that's all correct. That's all based off of my average buy price. Not better to do the average between average buy and crafting. I could do, but I don't want to send my averages down at the moment, because that will just wait, because there's such a big difference between my purchase price at being 336 and my crafting price being at 16. That would weigh, because I know I've only just bought those three, so I want to keep them at a higher price for now, because I'm using this crafting cost of 2,300 as part of my thing for the auctioning. So I want to make sure that the minimum price in auctioning is set correctly. So with that said, with true gold collected, let's run a post scan and see what that comes up as. I haven't seen how many true gold are actually on the market for that matter. So true gold, we're undercutting the competition. Looking at true gold, there's basically 20 singles and then one there, and we're at 90% market value at 3,600. I'm going to post mine on for that. I might as well post those snowballs on whilst we're here. Seems okay to me. I mean, already looking at Awakening, we're already at 8,600 gold, and I haven't really done much at all other than the living steels. So I really need to get the rest of that working. So I can see some promising stuff for Awakening. I just need to get my head around all the different ores and everything that I can do, and then how I'm going to tie that in with El Morty, my miner, who needs to level up a bit more from 60 onwards. In fact, what I might do is just go and have a check-in on El Morty just to see where we're at. We're in Stormwind. I just want to see where I'm at with that so I can work out what I'm going to do next. So at level 60, what are my options for leveling? I could go to Northrend, which I think is going to be much more fun than doing the Burning Crusade. I haven't got any mail. I've got a fair amount of things in the bags. Print out a chart and hang it above your computer. Yep, definitely, Scoreshane. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down with Jack's blog post about the transmutes and then go through all the different things. I'm going to make one of my real-time boards up, and then I'm going to print it out so I've got references to where everything comes from. And you can farm some Saronite and titanium ore there as well, which is going to be useful, definitely. We've got a few things here: true silver ore nuggets, tiger's eyes, citrines, mithril ore nuggets. Loads of mithril ore nuggets. We can turn those into ore very easily. That seems easier. And do Kara at 72 and level all the way to 80. Oh, I heard about that one, Zircon. Yes, that's supposed to be really, really easy, isn't it? Titanium is a really good seller on your server. Okay. So we've got options here. Let's just run through this quickly, this mithril ore, whilst I'm here. So I seem to have a few bits and pieces already from my mining and our blacksmithing. I don't know what skill level we're at. Just going to clear some space here. Okay, that's enough. These are soulbound 12 slot bags. Can we put those in the bank? Do we have those? There we go, our quest, sell to Northrend.
Hello.
Okay, we need some... Purchase the reagent thing. Yeah, I'll do that. Section visibility. I want to see the bags. That one, there we go. And then we can take these bags, close that, these 12 slot bags, and pop those in there. There we go. I know they're not big bags, but they'll do for now. There we go. Okay, so
See you later.
you're done. And then we need to... How much money have you got on you actually, El Morty? 465 gold. That's reasonable.
Would you like to purchase something?
And going on to here, sell the junk. Doesn't want that one. What about that one and that one? Fine dining for the finest. Hope Club membership card. Region market average value is huge. It's not going to sell for that. Tried Google earlier but didn't work, so you're my second options. Okay. There we go, sorted that one out. So, next one is on to Northrend. Who is this Jack you keep talking about? I see what you did there. God, it seems so slow, the flying on El Morte. It's because we haven't got the improved flying. It seems so much slower. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Apologies for the full screen. Ah, Jack as in Jack who's in the chat, Excaliant. Jack who has the blog. Jack the Dipper. Apologies for the full screen wrong button press. Okay, so Northrend, here we come. I know I could probably get a portal or something, but it's a lot more fun just to get the boat for the first time. As this is the first time El Morte is going to Northrend. So we have cloth trader in their garrison. Not sure I can check easily at the moment, Jetchira, but I'm sure anyone else is, if they're available in their garrison, they will be able to. It is Jack, if you'd like to link your blog again, so Excaliant can see it. There we go. So, a new adventure awaits for El Morte. Waiting for the boat is the adventure at the moment. I forget how long it takes to come through. And then you always wonder if you're at the right harbour. But I've got a great big blue circle around me, so I know I'm at the right harbour. It does seem to have sunk. I won't do too much with El Morte. We're just going to get started on this because it's going to get quite late here. Early-ish start tomorrow. Ah, here it comes. We just wanted to experience this, really. As a Death Knight going to Northrend, this is quite a significant moment. You always take a seat inside the boat. Yeah, I do like to find myself up at the tiller, usually. Clearer markers the boat destinations, yeah, definitely. I like to go up here. In readiness. Shouldn't really be mounted for this. There we go. We're all ready to set sail. Celine Dion moment. Well, as you're called Jack, does that make El Morte Kate? What's her name? can't remember the name of the character. Is it Emma? It's something. Kate Winslet's character. She's called something. Rose, that's it. Yes. Yes, it's Rose. Paint me like one of your ladies, Jack. There we go, Hearth. At least little Morty's enjoying the journey. It's a bit scary, he keeps looking at the camera though. So, on our grand voyage from the Eastern Kingdoms up to Northrend. You need to clip that. That's the one for prosperity. Now normally I'd jump off here and fly, but I want to see where we're headed with this. I haven't done these quests for such a long time. How Morty makes an ugly rose. That's true, Scorching. I don't think the armours, the transmog's particularly brilliant either. So we have arrived at our new-found levelling destination, Valiant's Keep. We've got Rested XP. We've got a load of quests appearing. So what have we got? Griffin Master, allies in Dalaran. Welcome to Northrend, Elmorty. I have been asked to arrange travel for you to Dalaran so you can meet with our allies there. Ride a griffin to Dalaran, and once you land, make your way to our inn there. A hero's welcome. Find Isirami Fairwind and speak with her immediately. She can help you bind your Hearthstone to the city so you can use the Silver Enclave's portal to travel back to Stormwind quickly. Accept Driftman Ride. Okay. But what about the other quests? We got some more quests here somewhere. There was one. There's one down here, is it? Right where you are on your Void Elf Lock with your 2 guildies. Oh, excellent. I saw that other quest that's silver there. That's must be that one. Why it's silver, but then there's another one over here somewhere, which I'm assuming we could probably do with looking at. Excuse me if I just jump on the table. Meet with generals inside the barracks. Come to enlist, right? Normally you'd have to stand in line with the other recruits. Normally you'd be out of luck because the recruitment ledger's gone missing. Can't process anyone else. What you have heard about you and what you did in Outland. I've never been in Outland. To be honest, you're cut above these poor saps. Okay. Okay, Checheria, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Thank you ever so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day too. I shan't be long myself actually. But for now, what we're going to do is just speed this up by flying. Even though we fly slowly. Pop inside. I'm guessing it's inside. Normally you'd be up the stairs on something like this. Yeah, that's right. You go up and you have another larger area. General Arlos, we're expecting your arrival. Welcome to Northrend. Report to Sergeant Thingy at the Keep. He wasn't actually called Sergeant Thingy. And then let's hop on. Oh, probably don't need to fly because we're literally over here. Where are you? Ah, you're over there. Okay. Sergeant Hammerhill, is saying, I'm making spears, heavy artillery's arriving. So I want you to kill 6 crypt crawlers. Okay. And then there's another quest. We need to go to Dalaran as well, but... Oh, look at these. Okay, these should be fun. And Death Grit. Oh, I can't remember what I'm doing. Death Knight. Death Knight does a few things. Mash buttons. I need to do the blood boil thing. I need to put something on the floor. Or is it this one? Death and Decay. That's what we need. And then we can do all the button mashing of the other things. And there's a quest over here as well. Medic. Medics. Super rejuvenation potion. Retrieve the anti-venom. There we go. Oh, we need the crypt crawlers as well. So I'll do those. They're quite easy. The thing is with doing quests like this is you realise you suddenly get caught up in doing the quests. And for a moment then you just go like... oh, there we go. I'll have to check that clip. Do that. Oh, you just killed you. So let's just take that. And then you've been killed as well. So I'm going to take you as well. Let's go see if I can do this a bit ham. I'm going to take 4 at once. And then I'm going to put our blood boil down. And then we're going to mash some buttons and see how we get on with that. I'm probably getting line of sight problems here with them all casting on me like that. You're in the fixed crank area and you're priest. Excellent. Okay, well that didn't work very well because they all just disappeared. So I wanted to get them all together. But they do ranged, so it does make it difficult to pull them in. It's like that, you got one there and one there. And without anything to do line of sight to pull them closer, I'm going to have to take these one at a time. Which is a bit of a shame. Let's pull that one closer, there we go. Then we can blood boil in the bottom. It'd be nice if we could pull that one in as well. But I don't think that's quite close enough. Oh, it is. There it is. Okay, Scallion, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your evening. Anyone want to do Silas's farm? Okay, I've got one more crypt thing to do, so let's do that, and then we'll hand in these. It's so tempting to carry on questing. It's just like one more quest, but I'm going to probably have to finish that up there after this one. We've got a little bit of experience. Feel like we're progressing a little bit, so that's good. So let's head on back. Where's the hand in for that one? And the anti-venom we need. That was done. Hand that in. Okay, and then slay the flame slitters outside. Okay, that's some more. Okay, but we're gonna do... We need to go inside. Is that rested inside the keep? I'd really like it to be rested if it was. No, that's a shame. Okay, no rested XP there. Because I wanted someone before logging off. What else have we got? Let's have a look. There must be an inn here somewhere. I'm sure. There's the boat yards. Okay. There is an inn close by. Yeah. Trying to see. I reckon this looks like an inn. Yep, there we go. There's an inn. And we've also got a quest here as well. So we'll sit here for the moment. Our Maltese journey has started, which is fantastic. We're going to log back over to Samadan just to check our final tally, because you want to maximise our rested XP. So then on to Samadan. So let's tally up the gold making we've done for today. So a lot of the stuff we did today wasn't gold making per se. We weren't farming gold making, but we were building up on our alchemy and herbalism on Awakening mainly, which is really cool. Samadan did all the standard bits to start off with. Yeah, nothing else in the mail. Anything coming in? Auction wise, oh, we've got 2,000 coming in from 3 sold auctions. What's that? Oh, tuxedo bits and pieces and dress shoes. Haven't sold those in a while. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll also do a cancel scan. Now, I know I don't do cancel scans very often, but I just want to make sure the major sellers have not been undercut. Did you buy those, Nerexius? Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Right, lots of undercuts. Banky Hanky, that's a lovely name. Right, this is going to take a few attempts to cancel everything. Usually does. 33. Because I get this item was not found problem. And so I do it once, and then I go and do it again, and then there's still more to cancel. And it usually takes about 3 or 4 times before I catch everything. It's a bit of a bug with TSM4, which is why I don't do cancel scans very often. And I've got my enchants to 24 hours anyway, so they'll come round again tomorrow. But as it's a Friday night, I figured now's a good time to run a cancel scan. Right. Just on the enchants mainly, because those are the ones that has the most competition. Let's open up the mail for that. Oh, it did it for you in TSM3 as well. Oh, okay. I never experienced it in TSM3, so I wonder if that's a configuration thing or something. I wonder. Right, and this time we have to select all groups and run a post scan. Make sure everything goes on. Koi scented storm ray. What else have we got? There's the enchants coming on. Some of these are below min price, which means no profit for me, so I'm not selling them for a profit. I'm setting them at my min price. So if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. But some of them do sell, which means profits for me, and means my Chaos Crystal prices are going down, which is the main reason for selling, is profits. Okay, that's done. Right, let's do a stock take of where we're at. Let's bring my bags up, move that to the right a little bit. And now if I do that, then I can go across with my window. Not that one. Minimize that one. And the other one I want is this one. Close that down and that down. Right, okay, so road to 5 million. Oops. Don't want it that. Yes, I'm aware of that. There we go. Right, let's move this across a little bit. So we can see my gold in the corner there. So ideally, I would be at 1,400,000 at this point, which I'm not. I'm at 1,273,000. So 1,273,548 is where I'm at. So we can see from my graph, I'm going further and further away from my target. If you looked at this as a steady line, I would probably come to about, I would say about 3.5 million at my current rate. So I'm definitely short of my target at the moment. And what I'm hoping to do is, as I flesh out alchemy, blacksmithing and herbalism and mining, that I'll be able to push this up beyond this side, even though the markets are going down and we're seeing less sales overall. I'm hoping by having more professions going on and other things I can do with my time, if I see any other opportunities between now and then, make some gold that way. So I'm not too concerned at this early stage, but if this continues for too long, then I am going to worry about, okay, I'm not going to make my target. So I'm going to have to work on what I'm going to do. Maybe I have to focus more on some farming materials or something like that, so I can collect up some as close to raw gold as I can get. So there's lots of different things I could think about, but for now I'm happy with this, so that's all good. Right, I think I'll probably finish up the stream there. You'll get there, no problem. I think so, Jack, I think so. Let's see if there is anyone on we can throw a host over to. Who have we got? Oh, did TJ just start streaming? Oh, excellent. Why have I not got TJ on my list? I'm sure I had TJ for a while. Grumpy Face I did earlier. Quick start one pointy. I know Echo Wings and Grumpy are on. I'm not sure what they're actually working on at the moment. Let me just find TJ. It's... yeah, there he is. Good evening, Lamnican. There we go. Thank you, Pointy. Friday chills. There we go. I've got you now, TJ. No escaping. Apologies, Lamnican. I'm literally just finishing up, so I'm going to be throwing a host over to TJ. But thanks ever so much for stopping by. I have to catch up on the VOD. I'll put this one up on YouTube in a couple of days. Next time I'm on is going to be Sunday evening. I may, if I get the time, if I can arrange everything right, do a creative stream tomorrow morning. See how I am once I wake up. So that's a possibility. Because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'd like to carry on with my creative streams. So that'll be on. If it is going to be on, I'll do that tomorrow morning. But I'm not sure yet. I'll see how things pan out in the morning. No problem, Mr. Traxian. Glad to have you with us. So we're going to throw a host over to TJ. No worries, Jack. Anytime. /host TJ V95. There we go. So thank you all. Good night, farewell, and have a great weekend. If I don't see you before, if I manage to catch you at some points in the weekend, I'll say hello to you then. So good night and farewell.